Hello.
Jack.
What's up?
My brain has literally left the building. I'm really not sure what I just watched. I
Well,
I'm gonna go to the just
you'll
chatting visual, but
what?
it's nothing. I've got a bunch of nifty OBS layouts. Um, what if
Mm,
it was a disaster?
I don't know. What if it was a disaster?
Uh, if it was a disaster, it'd be like 10 times better than this. I
Mm.
I don't know what it is, but Phase 4 really seems to be using Thanos as a punching bag. And like, I know that's something that specifically I'm probably going to care about more. We're live, by the way.
Yes. Yes, I figured.
Right. It's something that'll bother me more than you because I really like Thanos. But like at every turn, Phase 4 has been like, oh, I'm a bigger guy. I can listen to a well-reasoned argument and completely change my life philosophies. Or I'll walk through a portal and get sliced in half by Ultron, who's in Vision's body. This episode was like, what if Ultron won, essentially? Like, in Age of Ultron, when the Avengers and Ultron are fighting over the cradle that has Vision's body, it's if Ultron was able to connect with Vision and become that.
See, that's an interesting premise.
Oh yeah, no, this is the episode that I think I was most interested in. It's like, I'm not the biggest fan of Age of Ultron, but it's dealing with a lot of really cool concepts.
Yeah, I think Ultron's probably my favorite of the Avengers villains.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Even if they didn't do the best job with him.
Yeah. He was great until he forgot the word children, and they sort of had him jokey. I'm not a fan of quippy villains anymore. Like, give me full on serious. Tonally, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at.
I think it's just another one of those problems where they had a lot of quippy villains that people really liked, but the bit that they forgot was that they liked the quippy.
They had one quippy villain. They had who?
I mean, obviously they had Loki. He's pretty quippy, but I mean, Ego was pretty quippy.
That was after Ultron.
I'm saying generally.
Well, yeah, okay.
When do you say? When do you say? When do you say that you stopped liking quippy villains?
I don't actually know if I ever really appreciated quippy villains, because I'm just like, no, you've got a very serious point. Stop making jokes and get it done. Actually, no. I really like Vulture and Mysterio. Actually. I wouldn't describe them as quippy, though. I'd describe them as naturalistic. I guess the quippiness is like the forced Marvel humor, which I think everyone fucking hates at this point.
It was fun when they actually gave a shit about doing it well.
Yeah. When was that?
At a certain...
That was back in Iron Man 1, and then from then on.
I was going to say, at some point before Infinity War, but it sort of at some point became their brand, at which point they was like I don't know, had to have it.
Right. Yeah, so I don't want to understate. Ultron becomes Vision. He gets access to the nuclear codes. He launches all the nukes in the world at planet Earth. And Hawkeye and Black Widow survive, by the way.
Of course they do.
Yes, nuclear Armageddon. Ultron is shown to have killed Cap, Iron Man, Hulk, and Thor in this version of events. But Black Widow and Hawkeye can survive nuclear radiation.
Hulk can't, though. He's famously weak to nuclear radiation.
Yeah, that's gamma radiation. No, but like...
Hulk is famously weak to radiation in general.
Yeah, it's his kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
Ultron stands on, like... I think it's the platform for Stark Tower, and a portal opens up behind him. And, so, hang on. Age of Ultron is set in 2015, which is a year after the Guardians films are set. So at this point, we're in the 4-year window between Gamora leaves Thanos and Thanos starts his Infinity Stone quest. He opens a portal behind Ultron. He walks through. Ultron takes one look at Thanos and just fucking lasers him in half. And the animation makes it look like Thanos is made of jelly.
I mean, have you seen that booty?
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
like jelly on
he's
string.
packing some real cake, but
Mm.
that's not the point. We're getting
He's got
dangerous.
an ass
We're getting
like jelly on
dangerously
string.
close to what's his fucking name? Chuck Tingle.
I should read some Chuck Tingle at some point.
You really shouldn't. Okay, so this is a sort of I guess I would describe it as like a horror story, but like one thing, like I don't mind watching EFAPs sometimes. So I'll tune into like the anniversary ones for that podcast thing. And it seems every time
EFAPs.
EFAP is every frame of pause. You know Mauler?
Oh, I know of. Yeah, I know Mauler.
Yeah. It's fine. Every time they do like the anniversary thing, they always seem to just get this one guy in, and he reads a Chuck Tingle story, and I question my existence. It's very healthy.
I mean, it's certainly no more unhealthy than you continuing to watch Marvel, even though you have an aneurysm every episode.
I like to think it reminds me I'm alive. And don't want to be.
It reminds you you're alive by bringing you close to death from near apoplectic rage.
Oh, here's the thing. Like, there are some things I quite like in this episode. Like, are you familiar with The Watcher?
I'm familiar with the Watchmen.
Okay, so in Marvel lore, there's these guys, they're called the Watchers, and their whole thing is they cannot and they will not intervene with events. They will just stand back and watch. Ultron. Oh yeah, Ultron destroys the entire universe, by the way. Like, he opens a portal above...
Yeah, of course he does.
He opens a portal above, the Asgard. And he destroys it with a space laser. He destroys, Xandar. He destroys the place from Thor Ragnarok. I can't remember what it's called. It doesn't matter. But, like, he destroys everything, which... I thought his whole thing was he was giving life an opportunity to evolve, but he went straight to genocide. So that's interesting. So with nothing left in the universe... Oh, he kills Ego, by the way. He also does that.
I mean...
The Watcher, at this point in time, is narrating things. He's going like, Ultron, he had... nothing left in the universe anymore. He was a program without a purpose. And Ultron's just like, who's speaking? And as if he's ascended to like godhood and is able to see and communicate with the Watcher. And I didn't know being alone in the universe and having the Infinity Stones meant that.
I mean, I didn't know a lot of things about the Marvel universe.
Oh yeah,
like
no,
for
but
example.
No, but like, in an ideal world, i.e. things before Phase 4, they would introduce a concept so you at least understand it a little bit before just doing it. I think that's...
I mean, at least it wasn't plot relevant. It's not going to come back, right?
This is very plot relevant. Like, Ultron's the final villain of the series.
Oh, hey, Bardo's here.
Oh, you pasta. I don't know what that means.
Hey, pasta.
Okay, pasta.
It's a joke. It's like, what's up? But it's supposed to be que pasa. It's Spanish.
Right.
But it's like que pasta.
Okay. But like, I think it's fair
It's funny.
Okay. What a jovial time we're having. Yeah, so Ultron's the villain of this show, it seems. Infinite Ultron, or whatever they're calling him. But like, he's able to communicate with the Watcher. He breaks through the magic portal to where the Watcher is. And like, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2. The Watchers, they exist in physical space. They're the guys that Stan Lee's talking to.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they existed in like a bubble outside of all that just to watch things. Um, because why would they? I thought they were more sort of nomads just wandering about going like, yeah, I'll just watch this today. This is the planet I'm on. Cool, what's going on here? Let's look at the grass grow. That
Have
kind
they
of thing.
never heard of TV?
No, apparently, no. So Ultron is somehow able to break through that into that realm, I guess they'd call it.
Right.
I didn't know the stones were able to do that. Because that's kind of important for Infinity War and Endgame, is like the stones can't themselves do interdimensional travel. Because that kind of screws with the whole time travel aspect and stakes and the world building.
I'm still curious about fucking Ultron because I don't know.
Well,
None of his motive was like killing the entire universe.
yeah, his whole thing was ending the Avengers because they're a threat to the world.
Hmm.
Beyond that, like him launching Sokovia at the world, sure, you can justify him going insane after they steal his toys and sort of force him into a position like that. But he won. What else happens? Oh, Ultron flat out says the Watcher is wrong for just observing, and like a being with that much power should, instead of watch, intervene and help people. And that was the part that I really liked, that Ultron was the one to do that. Not this Ultron though. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
But yes, I was waiting for the show. The Doctor Strange episode kind of did it actually, but like to call out the Watcher for being an immoral piece of shit. So Ultron and the Watcher fight. They fight through dimensions. Oh,
Right.
I haven't even gotten to the part where Hawkeye and Black Widow, they go to Russia, and you know how Zola is an AI thing in Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna respond to chat. I didn't see any of the Marvel series on Disney. Which ones are good? I don't want to recommend.
It's a very loaded question to ask of Neko.
Yeah, I think WandaVision's
Oh.
really good. The first 8 episodes. But everything else
Out of
is
how many?
9. So 8 out of 9 is pretty good. And I have issues with like episode 6 and 4. But like WandaVision's just delightful. You could just pretend it's its own thing and have fun. I get the feeling I just got a notification. Nope. Okay, never mind. Yeah, WandaVision's good. I guess if you like the Rick and Morty antics and kind of like a Doctor Who thing, you could watch Loki, but I'm not gonna recommend it.
My understanding from everything I've heard of Loki is that if you give a shit about Loki as a character, or like you want to see, you know, personal growth and good storylines and stuff, then you're going to be disappointed by Loki. But if you just want a fun sci-fi romp with a fun, quippy character who is a smartass, then Loki is fine. It's good enough fun.
Did I ever tell you that in, I think it was episode 5 of Loki, they're trapped in the end of time. Sylvie, who is a Loki and therefore a frost giant, is like, I'm a bit cold. So Loki conjures a blanket to wrap around himself. The frost giant got cold, Jack.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Is that in Norse mythology? Do they suffer cold?
Not really. They usually bring cold.
Do they generate damp instead? Oh yeah, but that's another thing. So back to yeah, you know how in Winter Soldier Zola was destroyed, and Robert Redford's character is like, Cap and Natasha, they've cost me Zola with all their antics. Like Zola is off the table according to Winter Soldier. Hawkeye and Black Widow, they just go to Russia and Zola's there. Like they find a copy of Zola.
Of course he is.
Yeah. What is world building? It's all fucked. So get it. This is my brain on Marvel. It's just all over the place, going like, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. So Ultron and the Watcher, they punch and fight each other, and they travel through what I assume to be the multiverse. Every time Ultron punches the Watcher, things change in the scene, like as if these are like other options in the multiverse. Ooh. And eventually the Watcher.
I hate multiverse.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I saw a tweet the other day that was saying, how can people be sick of the multiverse? It's only been in like 2 properties now, and that's Loki and this. And it's like, just the fact that they continue to sort of bait and tease it across the different properties, and yet they haven't even defined it.
Also, the multiverse, as if Marvel is the only people who ever did one.
But like, if they established the rules and they stuck to them early on, I'd have probably more positives to say. But after Loki aired, Kevin Feige, in an interview, said that only recently he and the executives at Marvel had a meeting to discuss what the rules of the multiverse were. He's a man who generates so many amazing quotes, like, we showed the executives at Disney some footage from the Eternals, and I pointed out, that wasn't all CGI, that was done on location. And he discovered what conjunctions were when he was looking at he was at a film festival. He saw the title Black Klansman, which as a title for a film is it's one word. And he was like, oh, well, if audiences can really embrace a title like Black Klansman, surely they'll understand WandaVision. He's a fucking idiot.
How the fuck did he manage this franchise for so long?
I have to assume it was
and like actually make it good for a while.
I have to assume it was someone else pulling the strings. Yeah, so the Watcher, he runs away to the Doctor Strange episode, because the Doctor Strange episode ends with Doctor Strange alone in his universe. His entire effort to save the female character in that film was in vain. She dies, everything dies, the universe is destroyed in that universe. So the Watcher goes to him and he's like, Doctor Strange, help. Ultron's being bad. Can you come save us?
Thus implying that Doctor Strange is literally more powerful than a godlike being.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for next week now. Is probably what I would say if I didn't care about my mental health.
Well, I get to watch you slowly deteriorate, so at least it's fun for me.
Maybe I should have started drinking tonight. Not too late, actually. What else am I missing?
It's not, but...
So Doctor Strange's film takes place in 2017, according to Avengers Endgame. So if Age of Ultron is 2015... Thanos can't have the Time Stone without taking out the Ancient One. And the Ancient One, I'm pretty sure, would just be more powerful or more, I don't want to say skilled, but like, what's the word? Capable of protecting it, than Thanos would be at taking it. Because she drew her powers from the dark dimension, whatever the fuck that means.
Something bad, probably.
It was the Dormammu thing in the Doctor Strange film, but like
Yeah.
I don't know what the extent of that is. Because that's just another thing that we just sort of have to hand wave and go like, oh, maybe they'll explain it later.
Somebody said it's bad, just believe them.
Yeah. Well, someone said it was bad, and then they used it to do good things.
Yes.
I love this franchise. It's I don't remember if I said this at work today, but like last week's episode with Party Thor, it ended with Ultron Vision emerging from a portal where Thor is standing.
Right.
So is Ultron gonna kill Party Thor? I say that as if anyone knows the answer, but I'm like, that was the cliffhanger to lead us into this episode, and now that's where they'll start off the next episode, presumably. And also, hang on, I'm pretty sure this was in a trailer, but this is the lineup they're gonna use to defeat Ultron, and it's evil Doctor Strange from the Doctor Strange episode, T'Challa as Star-Lord, from that episode, Party Thor, Captain Carter from the 1940s. Presumably they're gonna get Gamora as Thanos because they haven't done that yet. Like it's a Gamora wearing sort of Thanos's armor, and I'm like, Thanos with 5 Infinity Stones was cut in half. These guys are fucked. I don't know.
Here's the other question. Why did the Ravagers pick up T'Challa?
Because they thought he was... They, in the episode, say, oh, we were just looking for a human. And Yondu says, this isn't Quill. This is what Quill looks like. You picked up the wrong kid. So presumably, they did it just to get the job over with quickly. But then they kept T'Challa and they didn't bother getting Quill.
Right.
They could have done that. Yeah, it's not good.
No.
You know what's actually worse? They might not even end the series. Like, they might not conclude it. They might not have them defeat Ultron. They might have Ultron fuck off into the Doctor Strange film.
I'm so glad I don't care about this franchise anymore.
I'm really upset that I do care about, like, the Doctor Strange film, at least. Because, like, I still care about the Scarlet Witch and, sort of Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange was neat, and he's the only Tony Stark-like character left.
That's why I'm glad the franchise ended with Endgame.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna start playing Pokemon now. I should probably...
It's been half an hour.
Yeah, I've had my Marvel try.
Rant. I'm gonna finish eating my pork.
That's okay. Actually,
I'm gonna stop playing.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put some liquor in my Pepsi.
Yeah?
I'll be back in a second.
Liquor up the beepus. Well, to Neko's chat, I'm just sitting here rubbing my dog.
Just hang on, I came back at you rubbing your dog?
Yes, I was just explaining to all no viewers of here right now that I'm just rubbing Sparrow.
That's okay. The Marvel stuff probably scared them off, and it would scare most people off.
Well, Bardo seems to have gone.
That's fine. I'm just going to assume Pokemon's not their thing.
Or maybe they came for the Pokemon but left because of Marvel.
Maybe. Where was I?
I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom.
Okay, and I'll explain what I was doing last. I beat the Dooford Town Gym, Brawly, using my ingenious strategy of Grovyle. So now I have the second badge. Off stream, I was doing some grinding, and now all my Pokemon are slightly over leveled because I was watching what was it? A Cleverdix film video on Doctor Who companion Jamie McCribbins. Oh, Bardo's still here. Awesome. So the Marvel stuff didn't scare you off. Run while you still can, it's gonna get worse. I might end up talking about, like, spoilers and stuff, for stuff that hasn't even come out yet. We've made it to Slateport. I suppose you're gonna visit Captain Stern and deliver the Devon goods. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Finally. Can't see your game though. What is wrong with OBS then? Okay, I just didn't change the overlay. But thanks for pointing that out. I literally wouldn't have noticed. A long line of aqua grunts.
I return, and I see...
Bardo is still here.
Bardo's still here, huh?
And he was providing a useful service in telling me that I didn't change the scenes for OBS.
Haha, it's funny, you dumb.
I can't even say I've been drinking. I haven't started yet. We can't go here. Where is it? We gotta go to... Thingo. The docks. Nice, yeah, now I can see. Hi, I'm Doc. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a ferry. Oh, that there, are they Devon goods? But, this won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Probably at the museum. And I'm not saying that because I've definitely played these games to death before.
I believe you. I'm still in Dewford Town.
Okay, well, I went to Slateport. Because, yeah. So I'm the one streaming.
Because you've actually...
Yeah, I've got a reason to keep playing.
Yeah. I meant to catch up to you after work today, but the problem was what I did instead was I took a nap.
Right. See, I was kind of expecting all of us to have taken a nap.
See, I took a nap. I was calling Savannah and then I took a nap.
Right. It's good that you did those things in order.
Yeah. And then I ordered dinner.
What'd you have?
I had Chinese food, because Savannah mentioned Chinese food yesterday, and I wanted it yesterday, but the Chinese food place was closed yesterday, so...
Right.
So I had Chinese today.
That's good. I should get you to, like, recommend
some
decent Chinese places sort of in the area, because, like, I want a really good fried rice.
Pon's Kitchen.
Can you put that in a Discord chat?
Yes.
Groovy.
Pon's... keyboard turned off.
I hate it when that happens.
Pon's Kitchen.
Well,
there you go.
Thanks. What I did after work was, I put on, like, are you... I realize I was going to start that by saying, are you familiar with this this one YouTuber? But you probably are not. But Cleverdix Films, they do a bunch of like Doctor Who retrospectives. Like they've done one on all the Doctors up to 10, I think was their latest.
Right.
Just sort of going through what their era was like. Panda Express. Thanks for the recommendation, Bardo.
I don't think we have those here.
Yeah, I'm being polite.
I'm not. I don't think we have those here. Your recommendation was bullshit. And you should feel ashamed.
Yeah, but you're also not familiar with the second Doctor's companions.
No, I still haven't gotten that far into when Vicky was there.
Right. So they did a video on my favorite Doctor Who companion, whose name is kind of blanking at the moment. Not a good sign. Sorry, I'm distracted by Pokemon, alcohol, Marvel, and all this stuff. Jamie McCribbins.
Is he any relation to Bernard Cribbins?
No, but he is a Highlander, and he, I think he comes in at the second Doctor's, second story, and then stays right up until the end. There's a lot of, by the time you get to the War Games, you're like, no, I don't want these two to leave. Please, can they just stay forever? I'm joking because Panda Express is like the McDonald's of Chinese. Oh, awesome. I'll just order something and then reheat it tomorrow.
Still feel like that's more appropriate with Chinese food, regardless of whether it's Panda Express or not, than it is with fucking McDonald's burgers.
Oh, they left this guy behind.
You know, Savannah once told me that Taco Bell was kind of like the McDonald's of Mexican food, and then I noticed that we had a Taco Bell open up, and so I had some for lunch at work, and like I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I think that's being really mean to McDonald's.
What, is Taco Bell that bad?
It. I don't know how they did it, but the chips, right, tasted like they were watered down. Like it was you know when you put like you have like a glass of cordial and you don't put enough cordial in the water,
yeah,
and it just tastes like it tasted like that, but with chip flavoring. Like it tasted like the actual had like watery flavor to it.
What I was going to say was it sort of sounds like they're using like an inferior fry oil, as if I knew what the superior fry oil would be.
You're a connoisseur of fry oils, are you, mate?
No, I used to work at like Hungry Jack's, remember? So like I know that oil will affect it, and it seems to me they're using just sort of oil that would cause the chips to generate some sort of damp.
This is just going to end up being your brand, isn't it? Generating damp. Full
maybe.
Cream Neko-chan, generating damp since 1998.
I don't really know why I'm here again, because they've got their machine part. I can probably just keep moving. I'm pretty sure for the meat they use whatever rats are in their traps lying around. Oh yeah, they did that at Hungry Jack's too. Oh wait, hang on, I'm not allowed to say that.
Are you breaking NDA?
Well, I didn't sign anything. So, it's more of like, through my window of a morning, I see this this red laser come in and circle around my chest as like this vague warning not to talk about Hungry Jack's. So I should probably start sleeping with like the curtains closed.
Maybe get a bulletproof window.
Not my place. I'm not. I don't think I could explain why I would need that.
Tell them you worked at Hungry Jack's, they'll be like, ah, shit, yeah, you're right, boy.
Here, a vest for self-defense.
Excellent.
Why was Professor Birch here?
Official Professor Birch reasons.
It's the obvious answer.
Right. What I was going to say was, like, I was watching the Clever Dicks film video on Jamie, and it was nice, and in the background I was just grinding my Pokemon, which is why they're at level 28 now.
To be honest, I think I would be the only person that would possibly notice, and I still didn't notice anything was off. Ugh. I'm trying to grind my Aaron, but all I'm running into is
Surprise, I'm the CEO of Hungry Jack's and I'm suing you. Good luck finding anything about me.
Well, I think I gave him your birth year, so there's that. He's just got to look up every child who was born in that year in Australia.
Right.
We'll get you eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Is Bardo gonna slaughter through all of Australia to find me?
Bardo, you want to let us know? How determined are you?
This can only end either good or bad.
What is the good ending here, Neko?
That he doesn't do it. Or he does, and I'm just very far down the list.
Alphabetically speaking, that's true. And there you go, there's another little hint for you, Barto.
Hmm.
Boy Sparrow. I'm brushing him now because he's bothering me.
Right.
It's a good opportunity to try and get rid of this knot that he's got on his chest.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I am the comedian, except not the Watchman version. That would be a bad thing.
And very specifically not the
Zack Snyder's comedian one.
If you had superpowers, would you be a hero or a villain?
I think I would probably be the same as I am now.
So a villain.
No! Anonymous.
A blight upon society. You could be an anonymous villain. For most of Daredevil, nobody knew who the fuck the Kingpin was.
I mean, so Hungry Jack's is like our Burger King, right? If you know. Yeah, it's...
It's literally the same
yeah,
franchise,
exactly.
just called...
Yeah.
In the same way that, like, we have GameStop, we just call it EB Games. And we also have Mickey D's, but we call it Macca's.
What was I saying?
Alright.
If I had superpowers, would I be a hero or a villain? As I said, I'd want to be anonymous. 'Cause, like, that's my goal in life, just to cruise by with people going, huh, who was that?
Well, you've picked the right hobby.
Well, I mean, I think it works because
I
I'm
want
not...
to be completely anonymous, said the guy streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm streaming under my real name, and it's not like I've given away any details that would identify me. And to me, that's the important part. Like, people will know who Neko is, they won't know who the guy behind Neko is.
You were about to say your name, weren't you?
No, I was just thinking.
Almost
No,
like
hang
that.
on. No, Lily's behind me.
Ah. Oh, speaking of, my dad told me that he's gonna put aside some cuttlefish for me to give to you, so that you can give the cuttlefish to Lily.
Oh, I've got some cuttlefish.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. She sometimes gnaws at it. Sometimes.
Yeah. It's a good little treat for them.
Yeah.
Like that. And also he said, oh, fuck, he said something else too that you should give. I think he said spinach, but not lettuce.
Yeah. No, I know not to give lettuce. What I've been doing because well, I'm not exactly made of money. Is I've been buying like these sort of salad mix packs and stuff, and just picking out like the vegetables, going like, she responds well to these, so I'll just do these, just because it's kind of cheap, and they are fresh.
Yeah. Fair.
Let's send out Skitty.
But still, I'll next time I'm over at my parents, I'll bring back some cuttlefish for you.
Right.
Because we often go to the beach, and while we're there, we always just sort of pick up whatever cuttlefish we see lying around. So works out fine.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
I will bring, but you have to tell Lily that it's from me, okay?
I'll say those words, but I don't think I can convey sincerity and meaning as I say them.
I will be Lily's cuttlefish dealer. I finally found some Pokemon that aren't Makuhita. So,
Really? Which ones are they?
I found a Geodude, an Abra, and a Zubat.
Right. So what's your team gonna be?
Give me a second to beat this Zubat, and I will tell you what it currently is.
No, I'm asking what are you planning towards?
I think I'm definitely. I think I can't actually remember a whole lot of like what's in Hoenn and where to get it. Like I'm probably not going to make too many late game additions. So you know, the only Pokemon that's like later down the line that I'm planning to add is Sableye.
Right,
Just
which is,
because
that's
I
in
really-
Dewford Town. It's in the caves.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I
I've
haven't run
encountered
into a single Sableye.
I've encountered like a whole bunch of them. They're in the dark place. Like, there's the main room. You go through the first ladder, and then you can just find like a bunch of them.
Just wear a paper mask of Zor's face when you give Lily the snacks.
I'm not gonna do that.
I would love to see that. I would love to see Neko wearing a paper mask of my face.
You know, it's kind of funny. Before I picked up streaming, one of the creative projects I was thinking of doing, and I've still sort of got ideas for it, was like, so I write a lot of music and stuff. Like, oh, it'd be kind of fun to sort of take some of those and do like, I guess kind of what Bo Burnham did with Inside, and just do like, in my small space, just sort of, videos about them. And I was like, no, I don't want to show my face. What if I just printed out my avatar and wore that? So it's just consistent branding. But that's about
What
as...
if you just make a paper mask of your face so that people don't know the difference?
Do you mean of my
So it's like this-
human face, or the drawing that I use?
Your human face, but it's like, you know, whose face is this? Could be anyone's.
I don't know. Like, that's as far as the idea got of like, oh, it'd be kind of funny to use the mask.
I agree, it would be.
That's classic Neko. He's not a person, he's a brand icon.
I can kind of see you just deciding, fuck it. Neko the human doesn't exist. There is only Brand now. Just like, so you give up on like having to even bother pretending to give a shit about society at large. You can just be like, no, I'm a brand. I actively contribute to the downfall.
I'm not gonna pay my taxes.
Damn straight.
I'll become a religious entity to avoid them. Wait, hang on, I got
Well,
like...
currently on my team, I've got an Aaron, Ralts, Poochyena, Zigzagoon, Lombre, and Mudkip. But the Poochyena and Zigzagoon are probably...
You know,
I doubt I'm going to make the final cut with them.
You know, I really hate to do this, but can you say that again when I'm actually paying attention?
I would, but the thing is, I've entered a battle, so... Okay, I've got an Aaron. Let me try and remember.
Yep, I've also got an Aaron.
A Ralts.
Yeah.
But mine's a male.
Right.
So I'm gonna have a male Gardevoir. Poochyena, Zigzagoon. Both of those aren't gonna make the final cut. It was just...
Yeah, it's just
sure,
filling
I'll just have them on my
numbers.
team for now. Yeah. Mudkip and something. Probably a Lotad or Lombre or whatever the fuck.
Ludicolo.
Yeah, I'm at Town and I've got a Ludicolo.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I thought you were discussing future plans because you had and something, which sort of to me sounded like, free space.
Oh no, it's something I already had. I just couldn't remember. It was it's a Lombre. I couldn't remember whether it was a Lotad or if I'd already evolved it.
Right. But like, as long as you somehow get like a Water Stone, I think it is, you can get Ludicolo that early.
You just have to somehow get a...
Yeah, that can't be too difficult, right?
Sure.
Literally impossible.
I need to let the little man out.
Okay, I'll stay here and entertain myself.
And Barto.
And Bardo, yes.
Don't forget Bardo.
How could I possibly forget Barry?
Barry Club. Alright. I'll catch you in like 2 or 3 minutes.
Cool. Okay, we're healed up. Do we take on the gym now? Because I think we have the right levels. Well, first we gotta defeat this kid. This Wally gives Wally from the movie Wally a bad name. Wally's everywhere, look at Wally here and go, you let us down, kid. What do we do? Probably Rock Tomb. Now I just feel bad for him. I'm definitely over-leveled for this portion. This sort of means I could just cruise along until we get to a very difficult part. I want to go back to Verdanturf. Neko, thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? Yeah, geez, took me like 30 minutes. It's not enough to just have Pokemon and make them battle. That isn't what being a real trainer is about. Are you excited for the DP remakes? I wasn't that excited. Like, I'm definitely gonna play them. But yeah, no, I wasn't that excited until I think it was like last month or so. They showed off some of the underground and they're actually designing new areas and stuff. So just seeing that has sort of given me like a renewed, there are gonna be some new additions, some cool little tweaks and stuff. It's not exactly the same, but it's close enough, plus a little extra. And then I think it was this morning or yesterday, the new trailer showed off like, oh, HMs are still going to be in the game, but they're accessible through the Poké Chat. Just little quality of life features that make me go, I might never have to play the original Diamond and Pearl ever again. Just a bit of a shame about the battle models for the trainers. I quite like the overworld. I like how cute it is. But the in-battle models are just kind of uncanny to me. But like, I guess to answer the question, yes, but with reservations. I'm way more excited for Legends of Arceus now. Like, just inject that right into my veins. I need that.
Well, I'm excited for the Diamond Pearl remakes. At least moderately so.
Give me your for and against. Why are you excited? Why is it only moderate? Why aren't you super hyped? Why isn't it like literally the thing that you're devoting your entire online presence to, Jack?
Well, largely because for that to happen, it would need to be a Platinum remake, but
Oh yeah, actually no, there's the thing. In the new trailer they showed off the second gym, the Eterna City gym, and it is the Diamond and Pearl one, rather than the really cool clock from Platinum.
you know, there's a thing.
There's the
And
thing
then on
of, like,
top of that,
they could have
Distortion World.
fixed that. Here's the thing, the Distortion World could still be in it as like post-game stuff. Kind of like the Delta
And-
episode in the Hoenn remakes. Of just like this new bit of story content that they're trying to integrate into its own thing.
Well, and also something that was in Platinum that wasn't in Diamond and Pearl is the
More than
Battle
two.
Frontier.
More, oh yeah, that's definitely not coming back. Just thinking, another reason not to be excited is they're probably not going to expand the number of fire types in the main game before the national decks. So I hope you like Infernape and Rapidash.
'cause that's it, bitch.
Yeah. But I would count those as relatively small things, because like I'd happily go back and play Diamond and Pearl, probably.
Yeah, it's things like that. Like I'm gonna miss the what I would consider to be monumental improvements over the game that Platinum made. Those are going to be there. I really hope they've kept the speed boost when surfing.
Oh, it's probably going to be pretty fast, yeah. Just because why would you adapt it so it's slow again? Oh yeah, and fishing's back.
They got rid of. When did they get rid of fishing?
Well, no, not that they got rid of it, but they changed it in Sun and Moon. So like, there's what's called fishing spots. Specific areas in a specific map section where you're able to fish. And they did a similar thing in Sword and Shield, where it's like you have a fishing rod, but you can only use it on these specific tiles.
Right.
But like it looks like back, you can use it wherever. Hopefully, Legends of Arceus has a similar thing of like you could just fish wherever. Go on, fish for your life.
I want to keep free
cool.
fishing.
It's a unique way to have another encounter table in a specific area.
Yeah. It worked good. But yeah, like that's kind of thing. I want those
Quality of life improvements.
yeah, all the cool stuff they get. Like, I mean, unless they're gonna remake Platinum as well, like
They better not.
why would they not? I mean, why would they not put fucking Battle Frontier in there and stuff?
Well, my question then would just be like, just remake Platinum. It was a singular good game. You didn't need to do the whole double thing. In fact, I'm really hoping Legends of Arceus proves they don't need to keep doing 2 games.
I would like that. I think the reason that they didn't do that was because if they were remaking Platinum to be completely faithful, then you would not be able to complete the Pokédex because
You can't do that with Diamond and Pearl either. Like, it's the same boat. Platinum's just inherently better though.
well, you can't complete the Sinnoh I mean, without
Well,
having Diamond and Pearl.
at that point, I'd say, well, yeah, well, you would change it so you could. Kind of like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you think, oh, it's just a remake of the Johto games. Nope, surprise! You can evolve certain Johto Pokemon and stuff into their Sinnoh final forms before the National Dex.
That's good.
Yeah, like, genuinely, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are fucking amazing.
But yeah, I would be nervous. I guess I'm kind of nervous to see what they're keeping, nervous to see what they're changing. Things like that. But I'm kind of excited because like it just looks like it'll be fun to go through Diamond and Pearl again, but this time like it'll be cool because it's like on TV and
Oh yeah, the TV.
And I'm excited for the-
definitely.
and also I'm excited because it looks like they've actually done something cool with the underground, and it was like
Yeah.
I always really liked the idea of the underground, but there was fuck all to do there.
Yeah, now they've got the what is it? It's the, I don't remember what they're called, but like just these areas where you can encounter Pokemon and
Areas.
stuff. Yeah, and they look pretty.
And also there's like stuff you can do down there, so it's not like you can just go down there and encounter the Pokemon and whatever. It's like you got to do certain things to get that. So it's like
Yeah,
you have a reason to engage with the underground content beyond just, oh look, I got the fossil now, I don't need anything else.
well, you still need to collect shards, and you can get stones. It's like an infinite resource system if you're really lucky.
Yeah, if you're really lucky. That's the thing. I've never had good luck with RNG. Anything that is luck based inherently hates me. So. So the answer is I ain't fucking doing it. What frequency are these Sableye supposed to appear in Granite Cave?
I don't have an exact number. It's just when I was grinding earlier, before the stream, I was encountering quite a few of them.
You have to go down to like a certain level?
Just past the first ladder. But you got the main area where you enter, you go to the other side, you go down the ladder, and just in that area I was encountering them.
It's been a while there, didn't see one. I'm in the second. I went down again, and still nothing.
Right. Maybe check Cerebi. They might have encounter tables for the specific areas.
Problem is, they do it with like percentages and like likelihoods and fractions and stuff, and it's like I'm not a nerd. I
You
can't
just
read.
asked me, like, isn't that essentially what you asked me?
I was sort of more looking for a. Oh yeah, they should be pretty common, or no, it's rare to come
Right.
across a.
Well, my answer is...
I wasn't asking.
I saw some.
I wasn't asking like, yeah. Delete a move to make room for Metal Claw. How about yes?
Yeah, I was about to say,
We-
you're an idiot if you don't.
Let's get rid of Tackle.
What are the other moves?
Harden, Mud Slap, and Headbutt.
You're kind of a moron then. You get rid of
Why are you getting rid
Harden? Because Tackle is just good as like a last resort thing if you're in a grind game.
Yeah, but it's got 35 PP. So does Metal Claw. They both have the exact same accuracy, but Metal Claw has 50 power versus Tackle's 35. I may as well keep the status move.
Yeah, it's Harden though. When are you gonna choose Harden over a physical attack?
Mostly if I feel like being a pain in the ass, but you know.
Yes, and then your
Like,
opponent will
neither
land,
of them
your
matter.
opponent will land a critical hit and ignore all stat boosts.
Yeah, in which case it still won't do much damage because it's a normal type. I mean, neither of them really matter. Tackle and Harden, they're both delete them ASAP. Oh, hey, I came across a Sableye.
I told you, it was... You'd definitely see some. Okay, let's try and take on the gym. No! Oh, Wally's got my number.
Fucking Wally.
What's really weird, so he only just got a Pokénav, and he calls me as if I gave him my number in case he got one. Why would I want that loser calling
Maybe
me?
he got your number. Maybe he got your number from the that CEO guy.
The President Stone.
Yeah.
You know what, actually, before I challenge the gym, I'm going to go to the Pokemart, and I'm going to spend all my money, so if I lose, I don't lose money.
Ah, fuck, I only had one Pokeball.
But that's okay, you at least know where it is.
Here's the thing, I've got an Ultra Ball and some Great Balls and
Wait, you don't want them
Premier
in
Ball, but
those?
I want everything. I want them all in Pokeballs.
I'm glad someone else has my OCD. Specifically that thing. Hmm.
Fucking... Do you know if Sableye is primarily a physical or special attacker?
I think it's more, physical. I was about to say it's more bulky, but then I was like, no, that's probably the Mega that changed that. So it has a giant diamond. Oh, not diamond, fuel, whatever it is.
Ah, fuck it, I'll just kill this one and come back up. Oh, wait, but I don't know how much money I've got. I might not have enough money to get more Pokeballs.
We'll sell your Ultra Balls and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I can do that, can't I? Do I have an escape rope, at least?
Your Ralts
Please tell me
doesn't
I've
have
got one.
teleport? Catch an... Oh, no, hang on. I was about to say catch an Abra, because that'll have teleport and it should get you out of the cave. But then I was like, no, because teleport doesn't work in caves.
And also, my Ralts doesn't have teleport.
Yeah, I think it gets it at like level 16 or something.
But it doesn't matter because apparently teleport doesn't work in caves.
Yeah, no. I'm realizing every stage of this conversation.
Does Aaron naturally learn Dig, or do I have to teach it to it?
I think you would have to teach it. Mine doesn't know it.
Where does one get the Dig HM?
In this game, I have no idea. I say that as if I know specifically where it is in every other game.
I mean, you know fucking every other thing about Pokemon.
I can learn Iron Tail, but I've got Headbutt, Mud Slap, Rock Tomb, and Metal Claw.
Dewford doesn't have a goddamn Pokemon.
No, it doesn't. You have to go to, like, Slateport. I'm glad they didn't make the Let's Go style anymore. I didn't hate those games, but I'll never play it again. Oh, I'm kind of the opposite. I do hate those games.
He was working on a multi-hour-long diatribe.
About them, yeah.
In fact.
Like, if I wasn't playing Emerald, to complete a challenge. I think it was like the thing that I said I was going to do to Zoa when I started planning streams was to be like, oh, I'll just play the game and try and figure out if I still believe all the things that I wrote and try and figure out what the script should be. But that's still on the cards. But do I get rid of Metal Claw? Oh yeah, but like, just generally speaking, if they make another game in that style, I'm just gonna be a bit upset. Have we not learnt? Legend of Arceus, make more of those.
I would like more. I would like more playing around with the formula like that.
Actually, I'd like another Pokemon Ranger, please.
Another Pokemon Ranger. Can we also get another good Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
What? Are you saying Gates to Infinity was fucking dreadful?
I'll be honest, I stopped playing well before then.
Okay. Well, that was the one that came out after Explorers of Sky.
Then, yeah, I guess I didn't play it.
So well before then means the next one.
Right. You know, I'm not sure I actually got around to Explorers of Sky, not because I didn't want to, but, like, I don't know, I guess I just didn't find it in the stores for some reason. Or maybe I didn't have enough money around then. I don't know. I don't know why, but I never got around to Explorers of Sky until you gave me a copy for my birthday.
You know what? I was literally about to say, it's like, oh, isn't it really funny that back then you wouldn't have had enough money, and now you still wouldn't have enough money to buy it? What about the Mystery Dungeon
Now I don't
remake?
have enough money to buy Black and White 2.
What about the Mystery Dungeon remake? What are your thoughts on that, Jack? Because I haven't played it.
You know what?
I asked you this, I think, on either the first or second Pokemon stream.
I think it was last week when we did it, before we played Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually, I don't know, I need to play Pokemon Blue, like the original, because I never played the original one. Or at least if I did, I didn't beat it. I don't think I've got that one, actually.
Well, it's not on my shelf. I can see from here, so
give me...
probably have it.
You're probably... Actually, you might not... Yeah, you're probably right. I think you said that you didn't want it because you didn't really care for the Mystery Dungeon games, so...
No.
But I may as well have it. Let me check my DS games real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh no, but you're in charge of the stream. You've got to be here. He keeps leaving. So you try to press him on a question and he goes. Right,
you are correct. I do have it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm not a big fan of the Mystery Dungeon games. Like, I think I picked them up because I just saw them at, like, my local EB for, like, $20. And I was like, oh, that's a good investment.
I think I gave you $40 for one of them, so...
Yeah.
You doubled your money on that one.
Yeah, it took me a few years.
But yeah, no, I played a bit of the remake. I stopped playing it not because I wasn't enjoying it. It was more because I was in the middle of another game as well, and I think I wasn't a fan of that really shitty grainy texture they put over the top of it. But like, as far as the actual gameplay goes, I don't remember having a problem with it. I think my biggest thing is that I just kind of really like the way the missions worked in the Explorers games.
Right.
A big reason I think that why I liked Fairy Tail for as long as I did was just because it made me feel like the
guild kind of
the show
thing.
made me feel.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. No, I keep walking on that. I don't need to. Oh, I am literally
Silly
stupid.
Neko.
In fairness, like, I have been drinking again. What?
Oh, sorry, it's just the just what showed up on my screen was like, because my screen, like, I'm watching on the stream. I'm not watching. You're not screen sharing with me at the moment. So what it looked like was, I have been drinking. I'm stupid. I accidentally blocked the thing off, and then immediately you went and stepped on the thing that blocked off like the top thing again, and you just kind of paused. It looked like on the stream that you just kind of did the same thing and just went fuck.
That's exactly. No, I didn't realize there were tiles right next to it that I could walk past the switches.
Yes.
I am the genius.
You are the genie's ass.
So my Pokemon are almost level 30. Do you reckon I'm gonna have much trouble with this gym compared to Brawly last week?
Why did you beef up that much?
I didn't mean to. I think I've tried explaining this like 3 times now. Like, I was watching those Clever Dick film videos, and I just didn't realize I was getting that high.
What you need to do is stop smoking next time.
No, but like, I mean, I wasn't concentrating on it. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna hold down the space bar, which makes the emulator go fast, and then just keep running backwards and forwards, mashing the A button, until my Pokemon faint, then take them to the Poke Center.
Are you guys upgrading your Switch for the OLED one? I didn't know they were releasing a new Switch, to be honest.
Well, they are. It's the larger screen with the same sort of behind the curtains components. Like
I do think.
Yeah, the benefit is like larger OLED screen, which sort of, you know how on the regular Switch it's got these sort of edges. The screen stretches all the way to like the edge of the front. I think it's got improved speakers, and the Switch dock is different. I think to accommodate.
Dock.
It's just like differences. Like, it's got a built-in Ethernet port.
Would it still work with the old dock? Do you know?
I don't know. It should, but I don't know if it's slightly thicker. That
Might
Switch
be a
be
bit
thick. Yeah.
Because like I have wanted to replace my current Switch for a while, just because like the whole Joy-Con thing that I mentioned to you, the Joy-Cons are fucked.
Well, you're in luck.
And it doesn't
the Joy-Cons haven't been improved.
But, well, it's like the Joy-Cons themselves are fine. The Switch just, for some reason,
Doesn't
hates
recognize them,
every
yeah.
single... Yeah, all of the right joystick, the right Joy-Cons. So I need to replace the Switch itself, because they work fine in other Switches, just not mine. So I'm thinking, well, if they're putting out a new one that's going to be, like, you know, bigger and badder with a bigger dick.
I think it's like $100 more than the current one. And the current one's already like $450 here in Australia. So do you really want to save that much money for Nintendo?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Like, I want to upgrade, if only because then I'd have an excuse to use the old Switch, with some custom firmware on it and use it like an emulator machine.
Yeah, I was thinking of modding my old one too once I've got a replacement for it. Also, I have, like, this Sableye is in the red and I have sunk, like, 10 Pokeballs on it and it just will not fucking...
Well, it's got an annoying catch rate. And you're like, now he tells me.
I've noticed. Yeah. Now the motherfucker mentions it. Catch this motherfucker. I hate my life. I hate my life in Hoenn. It's
all
knocked out 2 of my Pokemon.
Wow, we're making some real progress. Aaron is really carrying this.
mean, it is an electric gym. Are you surprised?
Well, I mean, that's literally why I was like, I'm putting Aaron on my team, because it can learn ground-type moves, and we're not at the point... Wait, hang on, no, shit. They have abilities now, don't they?
Yes.
I was thinking, it's like, oh, and, they wouldn't have, like, levitate and stuff. And now I'm like, they don't, do they? I'm pretty sure Magneton has the ability to, doesn't it?
I think it can, but I don't know if this one does.
Well, it's, been hit by a ground move, so... I'm rambling. I splurged and bought a Vita yesterday. I guess I'm justifying it with the downtime I have at work. Yeah, that's alright. I remember, isn't the Vita actually pretty decent? Oh, hang on, no.
It's a really good machine. It just got no support whatsoever.
So I think my brother has one, and that's always been the issue. Why did I send out
I've got
Skinny?
one. I've got one. I basically bought it as my Steins Gate machine.
Wait, so there's a lot of Steins Gate on that?
No, there's just like the main visual novel, but yeah, I played Steins Gate on that. I also played the first Ratchet and Clank. I'm trying to think if I did anything else on it. I know I've got Darkest Dungeon on it. I think that's about it. But, Bardo, if you are kind of in any way weeb affiliated, like if you like anime and stuff, and you haven't gotten around to Steins Gate, I recommend both the anime and the visual novel.
I can only recommend the anime, and 100% I agree with whatever this clown says.
Oh, it's so good. I want to rewatch it now. How's Plusle doing?
Not very well. Hey, it's paralyzed.
Yeah, the Sly Cooper games are on it. That makes me happy. Ah, I did not know that. I will have to get the Sly Cooper game because B was always talking about them.
Which one's Sly Cooper? That's not the 2D Fox guy, is it?
I don't know. He's a raccoon, I think.
Okay, I have no idea then.
Yeah.
Look, my brain is going. When I sober up, I'll remember who the Fox guy is. He's like the James Bond Fox guy from like the Putt Putt and Freddy
Fox?
Fish. No, it's not Star Fox.
What the fuck are you talking about? Putt Putt and Freddy Fish?
Can you please look up Putt Putt and Freddy Fish and figure out who the Fox guy is?
I will do this.
Thank you.
What the...
And you'll know that I'm not crazy.
But yeah, they
Putt Putt's a
they
car,
took
I'm pretty
the-
sure.
yeah, Putt Putt the car and Putt and Freddy Fish.
It's like a raccoon that's Robin Hood, basically. Look, Jack, you're just gonna have to play it and tell me what it's like.
I did not realize there was like an extended universe. It's got like Putt Putt, Pajama Sam.
I love Pajama Sam.
Okay, I can see the fox thing.
Can you
and
find
no,
out
it's
his
not
name?
that.
What's the name of the fox?
Fox. Foxy.
Foxy.
Characters. Oh, I don't know. I just said Foxy. Humongous Entertainment Games.
What's the It's a company that does like game bundles and stuff for charity.
Humble.
Yeah, Humble. I
Humble
think
bundle?
yeah, they were doing like a collection of those recently. I'm pretty sure they were doing the Jackpot.
His name is Spy Fox.
Spy Fox. Okay, yep. Very descriptive. I think we might lose to this. The only thing I know about Putt-Putt are reviews this guy, Peanut Butter Gamer, did on his channel. Oh, is that, what's his name? Austin Hargraves?
That's a familiar name.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Like,
No, that's a familiar name.
everything's just buzzing at the moment.
How much have you had to drink, my guy?
I've almost finished like a glass of like I have tall glasses, is what I'm gonna start with. And there was like three-quarters full of like Pepsi, and then I just tipped the fireball in it till it was like nearly full. Look, I'm in MCU recovery mode. It's also worth pointing out I have a cider right next to it.
It's to the cider it.
I was literally mid-sip and about to say that. Just off to the cider.
I'm gonna do the whole great minds think alike. What's your poison? Asks Bardo.
I assume he means alcohol.
Yep. That's what that phrase generally means.
Okay, well, sorry, I could have assumed it was literally poison.
I mean, if you asked that question, I might have assumed that, but...
See, I'm not a big alcohol person, so I'm not really sure how to respond to that other than just, like, whatever's cheap.
I only really like spirits. Not as like I'm such a big manly man that I only drink whiskey with giant ice.
I also like the
balls in it.
Luigi Mansion franchise. Those spirits are cool.
Damn straight. I just don't like the taste of, beer, ale, cider, wine, anything.
I can understand the cider thing with you.
Yeah, cider and wine are sort of more particular. I don't mind a bit of mead. I've tried mead. Apparently the mead I tried was on the shitter end of mead because it's difficult to get mead in Australia.
Right.
But the mead I tried, I liked. It wouldn't be like my drink of choice, but like I would happily drink it again. And I'm actually thinking I might go see if I can get another bottle of it. But yeah, for the most part, for me, I'm pretty simple. I'm Captain Morgan's and Kraken are my rums of choice. Fireball for whiskey. There was a really nice honey whiskey I had a while ago.
I think I've had something like that. I can't remember what it was called.
Mine was just called Irish honey. I
Right.
mostly only drank vodka because it was cheap. I never liked dark liquors. That's fair. I mean, they can fuck you up. In like a really particular way too. Like, I don't know. It's like if you even just drinking straight, rum or whiskey, it starts to feel like if you have enough of it, you can get that like sort of sugary feel in your mouth that's really not great. You know what I mean?
I've got that now. But I'm also a diabetic, so I'm sort of used to it at this point. That's not a good. I don't mean that in like I'm always suffering ketosis. I just mean like I know the symptom.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get that with the with like, you know, like rum and whiskey. You can get that even if you haven't mixed the drink. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but
And
I'm
that's
mostly
just not.
cider and whiskey.
Mm. Although I have to say, I have been drinking a lot more vodka than I used to. I've got a bottle of Stoli nearby.
I'm not a big fan of vodka. But I've only tried it at like house parties during uni.
Mm.
So yeah, that's probably cheap shit.
Probably cheap shit. It's also the only one that I don't tend to even try to drink straight.
Oh, actually, one thing I would like to get, actually, is the Crystal Skull vodka. And then just tip the...
I want to get that too.
Yeah, I would tip it down the drain, but I would keep the bottle.
I would go full Dan Aykroyd with it and just start going off about how it's based.
You're gonna
I got this
you're gonna
vodka
come to
that was
work like an
distilled over
infomercial.
diamonds and- Yeah.
If I'm
I'm
honest, though, I
though,
drank whiskey a few times, and I audibly said, at one point.
I think, look, I don't like normal whiskeys either. Like, this is absolutely the kind of thing that would... I should probably say now before I have a proper audience and they all leave. I tried Maker's Mark on St. Patrick's Day because I couldn't find a proper Irish whiskey anywhere nearby. So I got Maker's Mark.
The teat of a leprechaun. Like,
Well, it would have been good if I could get that Irish honey
I can't
again.
open my cider. It's a twist lid.
You need an adult.
I can't open it. Lily,
You need an
open
adult.
my bottle. Use your beak. Okay, I got it open.
That's right, Lily. Help your dad get drunk.
No, officer.
But yeah, no,
she's a bird.
No, Ossifer.
I'm not as think as you drunk I am. Oh, should I go beat up the Winstons?
Absolutely.
Hang on. Was it about shitty leprechaun
yeah.
juice?
Right, yeah, no, I got the Maker's Mark, and to make it more Irish, I put Mountain Dew in it, because I'm like, at least it'll be green.
You could have gotten food coloring for like 90 cents at a Woolies.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Maker's Mark, it... Like, I know you're supposed to, like, when you say, like, you gotta let the whiskey age in the barrel and it, like, takes on the flavor of the barrel. But I'm pretty sure it's not actually supposed to taste like an old, decaying barrel. And I look down in contempt at people who think Maker's Mark is good. Because it just tasted like a barrel to me. And honestly, the Mountain Dew made it taste better. And it was still sickening.
You know, I feel like, I've heard you tell this exact story.
You probably have.
You want to just search in, like, our Discord chats for the words Mountain Dew?
I probably sent you a picture of it, but it's also entirely possible, like, I told you at work, so it may not be there.
Right, well, I've beaten up one Winston.
I am doing a search in Le Discord.
I'm glad that I'm able to put you to such good use. Oh, it's Winstraight, actually, not Winston.
Couldn't find anything.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, not that upset that you weren't able to find anything. What level does Aron evolve at? It's level 35, yeah?
Give me a second. I will take my Pokemon guidebook that I have right here.
Jack, if your guidebook isn't the internet at this point, I can't help you.
It's not. Do you know what Pokédex number Aaron is?
332, I think.
Wow. What a nerd.
Well, it's in the 300s, I know that much.
332 is Cacturn.
Okay, so we'd be going a bit lower. It'd be like 3... No. I want to go higher, actually. 336.
Well, Makuhita is 296, so
296.
it's probably... Wait, 304.
304.
It,
I was going to
it
say
evolves at level
301.
32.
32. Oh, we're very close, actually, then. But I was right, it's in the 300s. Well, hang on, because 493 is Arceus. There were 120 something new Pokemon in Sinnoh, so we'd be looking at 367 would have been like Deoxys, I think.
Let's have a look.
Well, within that range is what I'm trying to get at.
367 was Huntail.
Okay, I'm way off then. 387?
Deoxys is 386.
Okay, I was one off then.
You were one up on your second guess, yeah. 387 is Turtwig.
Right. I've been drinking, by the way.
Is that your excuse for not being as nerdy as you should be?
No. I just want it to be stated that it took me only 2 tries that time. Whereas if I was sober, maybe it would have taken like 8 or 9. But this is just like my deductive reasoning going out the window, going like just figure it out yourself. Just throw a number on a dartboard and commit to it. I wish some of the cooler Pokemon didn't evolve so late. Yeah. But that's kind of the appeal to them, I think. Like, they're just really... You gotta stick to them. And sort of self-explore them. Which is why you sort of build your team using a lot of early stuff. So that'll evolve while you're slowly grinding it, like getting the Aron to level 32.
At least Aaron is fucking adorable.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine having like a Wurmple or something like that, and it doesn't evolve until like level 30.
I'm sure it would have its fans. They say, but it's just trying its best.
Well, it is.
Yeah, it's not trying hard enough, is it?
I was about to ask if there's a snail Pokemon, and then I remembered Macago.
Yeah.
It's such an awful Pokemon, but I love it. I don't know why, I just like it. I
Does
think it's
Shuckle
neat.
count? What's Shuckle?
I think Shuckle... What is Shuckle? That's a good question. I think it's supposed to be more of a turtle, but for some reason it's bug type. Shuckle. Or it might be like a sea snail or
I was
something.
about to say like, oh, a bagworm, but no, that's not it at all.
Burmy. Burmy
Yeah.
is a bagworm.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's like a few like mollusks that Shuckle could be.
Have you ever seen Binnacle and Barbaracle?
I don't think so.
You should look them up. They're genuinely. I like Barbaracle, sure, but Binnacle. Every time I look at it, oh, I fucking love Goomy. Goomy is amazing.
Red bird.
What?
Oh.
No, Goomy, the sea snail slug thing. It's a Gen 6 Pokemon. It's probably my favorite of that generation. Or one of, at least. I just realized we're one level away from evolving Curlier. 'Cause, like, a lot of
According to Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Shuckle was designed by Shigeki Morimoto. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I think he's like a battle programmer.
Shuckle seems to be based on an Endolith, an organism that lives inside porous rocks or animal shells.
Right. I was gonna say, can you please
Given
use
its
simple
category,
words?
Given its category, the mold Pokemon, Shuckle may be based on a fungus or a mold variety of Endolith.
Okay.
Its category could also allude to fungi such as cedar apple rust, which bears strong resemblance to Shuckle, or fungi like slime molds.
Okay, can you now look up either Binnacle or Gumi? Binnacle, so I can say, oh, every time I see it, I'm reminded of that SpongeBob episode where Patrick is like, there was once an ugly barnacle and it was so ugly everyone died.
That does look like what I'm looking at right now.
And then look up Gumi, so we can gush over how adorable it is. Gumi, looking at it, makes me...
I think I remember this thing.
Gumi, Gumi's face looks like what Sparrow probably thinks of a lot of the time. Like what his thinking brain looks like.
I feel like that's just the face that he's making in his mind's eye constantly.
I feel like they finally ran out of ideas for new gens, that's why they're trying Arceus. Yeah. You're gonna get no argument here.
No argument from me either, but I think they were starting to run dry on the ideas when they made Vanillish.
You're gonna get argument from me, because Gen 5 is probably some of the most inventive shit ever.
I did say starting to run dry.
Yeah, but like...
I think if you're at the point where somebody submits Vanillish to you, and you accept it, that's definitely for lack of... It's definitely because you're trying to hit a target number and nobody else has any ideas.
Well,
not even a mildly acceptable idea.
There are
There is no
156 Pokemon in the Unova Dex. So, like, yeah, it is the biggest generation of new Pokemon.
Yeah. But you think, if anybody had even an idea, just an idea, I'm not even asking for a good idea, an idea, then they would not have accepted Vanillish.
Here's a question. Can you look up Simisear?
I think I know which one Simisear is.
Because I want to.
That's like they had like the 3 different elemental
the
monkeys,
elemental
right?
monkeys,
Yeah.
It's the fire one.
Yeah, they had like Pansage, something.
Yes. Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour.
Yeah.
There was a poll of 1,000 people in Japan for like what is the most popular and what is the least popular Pokemon. This was, I think, back in like the Black and White era probably, or like Gen 6, so X and Y, kind of that time period.
Right.
But Simisear was voted the least popular Pokemon.
Out of like all the Pokemon?
Out of all the Pokemon.
It definitely doesn't deserve it.
Is it better or is it worse than Vanillish?
Better by very, very many margins.
Why?
Because it's
Rubbish
just,
was
it's
rubbish.
fine.
I think that was Gen 5. Oh. Okay, so 150 versus what? 5 rubbish designs?
I'm not saying this to be like
Yeah,
Gen 5 was bad.
No, Gen 5 is still hitting above average.
I don't mind Trubbish for the same reason that I don't mind Muck and
Grimer and
Grimer.
Muck. Do you like
Yeah.
Grimer and Muck in Sun and Moon? They got a new form.
Sure. I've definitely seen it, and I know exactly what it looks like. Give me a sec. Let me look this up. Grimer, Sun, and Moon.
You probably better look for Muck instead, because it's the more garish of the two.
Yeah, it showed up too.
Like, Grimer's mouth looked like he's been eating some funky ass.
I think I understand what they were going for.
Yeah, I think it's like toxic waste has created like a chemical reaction, and that's why it looks like it.
I guess there's some every gen where you wonder what they were thinking. No, at no point have I ever thought that more than when I saw Vanillish.
Right.
But what the fuck were you thinking? I hate it so much. I have an irrationally strong hatred for Vanillish and its existence.
You know what we should do one day? We should do one of those tier lists, but for every Pokemon. That would easily cover a whole stream.
I am definitely gonna create an entire tier that is just where I'm putting Vanillish, and it's worse than F.
As for
But
the...
I think what they were going for with the Muck, I look at that and I think more like, you know, when you see like that petroleum sheen on something and it's got that weird greasy rainbow, I think that's probably more what they were going for. But
I think you're absolutely on the money. You know, actually, there's an interesting thing. I don't know if there's a single design in Sun and Moon, and I know I'm gonna get pushback on this probably, but like I don't think there's a single design in Sun and Moon that I would look at and go like, nah, that's not good, or that's not good enough, or I don't get what they're going for. I would also think Gen 7 has some of the most solid designs of Pokemon. Like, look up Palossand. It's just this ghost sand castle. Fucking Mimikyu is like literally
I like
amazing.
Mimikyu. Palossand. I'm not crazy about Palossand.
Okay, well,
I'll be honest.
More my point is like there's nothing wrong with it, I guess.
I have issues with it, but it's more in sort of my very specific line of what I think Pokemon should be, which is
right. Look up Bruxish.
That's terrifying.
I really like Bruxish, because it really captures what aquatic life is like.
Horrifying?
Yes.
Horrifying in a vaguely horny way?
Well, you can't really help that now, can you? This is the same generation that has the horny lizard.
The horny lizard haunts my dreams.
You know, Gen 7, Sun and Moon, it also has, a Buzzwole. The macho mosquito.
What?
Buzzwole is amazing, I love him. I love all the Ultra Beasts. The Ultra Beasts
What the fuck is this?
Is that a fucking JoJo's reference?
This is a JoJo's bee.
Yeah. I don't give a shit about JoJo's, but I love Buzzwole. And he lives in Donkey Kong Country.
What the fuck am I looking at, Neko?
It's amazing.
Okay, somebody's drawn Buzzwole as if he was like a boy band.
Right.
let me send this to you and see if you can put it up on the stream somehow.
I have no idea how I would do that. Let's try.
I don't know, create a scene or something.
I don't think
Just saying a scene.
I'm not gonna put it on stream. Hang on.
Did you just see it?
Yeah.
Did you guys like Sword and Shield? I actually liked it. It was okay. I haven't played it. I gave up on Pokemon.
You know what? Let's go to.
I had no interest. I don't know. I didn't like any of the like Mega Evolution stuff in X and Y.
I really like the Megas. There, it's on stream.
No, it's not.
It should be.
It's not. Ah, there we go.
Cool. Now that it's on stream and I've got that set up, I'm going back to Pokemon. Here's the thing, my opinion of Sword and Shield. Hang on, you go on. I just realized you were saying something and I distracted you, and you just go on.
I was, yeah, like I don't remember what fucking generations, but I didn't play the Hoenn remakes.
I know you started Sun and Moon, or you started Moon, and you got to like the second island and gave up.
Yeah, I thought Sun and Moon was pathetic.
I disagree. I think it's pretty good. No, I think it's good for what it is. And there's definitely areas of improvement, but generally, it's solid enough. Which for me is like, wow, that's a miracle.
I gave up on that. The only reason I played Let's Go Eevee is because a friend of mine wanted to play it, and she was like, I'll buy the game and you can like have it when I'm done, if I can just borrow your Switch for while I'm playing it. And I said, yeah, sure, I'll get a free game out of it that I'm probably never going to play. I thought that was pretty shite too. I definitely like the Megas more than I liked like
Z moves.
Z moves. Blech. Why did they have to go Super Sentai with it?
See, my opinion on Z moves is they were probably better for the game than both Z moves, than Megas and Dynamax, because it kind of made every Pokemon more viable. It gave them a move that they could use to give them that extra edge, and a lot of them had really cool like, effects.
That's the kind of thing where it's like literally the thing that I hate about it is the really awful animation that plays in front of it. That's
like,
yeah, terrible. I hate the animation.
Yeah, but that's like Game Freak should really outsource that stuff to I don't want to say more competent people, because like that just does sound mean, but like
but more competent people.
You wouldn't get a random person off the street to bake a loaf of bread, essentially.
No.
You'd want to go to someone who knows how to do it.
Yeah.
And achieve your vision. That's kind of my opinion on all of Game Freak, is like they should be hiring people who can achieve their vision.
Yes. I think that's fair. But I kind of gave up on the Pokemon main series after Sun and Moon. I was also pretty salty about like how they were, you know, making these island challenges to be like these really new thing that we're doing something new. We're not having Pokemon gyms in Sun and Moon. We're doing a new thing, the island challenges, and then you get there and it's like, yeah, how do you like the Pokemon gym? I mean the island challenges. They're not Pokemon gyms.
I still say
we promise.
It doesn't.
They're totally different. Nothing.
It doesn't
like
matter if they function the same mechanically. In the context of like the culture of the Alola region, it's fine to call them something different. But I would agree, yeah, in the marketing, they did try to push it as something completely different.
Yeah. I'm with you. It's like, if you want to call it Island Challenges in this one because, like, Alola and they have their own culture and stuff, like, yeah, sure, whatever. But if you, like, yeah, Alolans, they
they came up with their own completely different thing that is totally not a Pokemon gym, and it's literally just a Pokemon gym. We call it something different. Fuck you.
Maybe that's what I really like about Sun and Moon. Like, a lot of my issues are with the gameplay, but like the world and characters are pretty damn good for a Pokemon game.
I didn't get it far enough into it. I wasn't enjoying the Pokemon designs. I wasn't really enjoying the gameplay or anything. So I haven't played Sword and Shield. I don't particularly like what I've seen of it, and I really hate the Gigantamaxing even more than I didn't like the Megas. But I don't know. Neko here is the one who's actually played it, so.
And here's the thing. A lot of the pre-release was about like, oh, the animations look jank, or the national decks have been cut, and that stuff sucks. But like, I think technically the games are fine. It's probably the opposite of Sun and Moon for me. It's the game functions well enough. Like, you push a button, a thing happens. You walk forward, you move. It's just the story, the world, and the character.
Could you be setting the bar any lower?
Well, no, because that's what I care about in Pokemon games. I care about the world and the characters and the story. And the world, it's kind of middling. I don't really get the Galar region as a place. Like, it looks nice in places, but I didn't really get a feel for what sets it apart from, say, the Alola region. The characters, I think Opal, and Pierce are the only gym leaders that I really got something out of. That's because Pierce wasn't using the fucking Dynamax thing in his gym battle, and Opal had scenes set outside of her gym. But there was something to really latch onto. I don't really get why people like a lot of the characters other than, oh, their designs really resonate. Like, Nessa. What does Nessa do? She's a model. Do we see her do that? No, we basically see her in a gym, and people like her for that, and supplementary material. And that's fine, but that's not a point to praise the games for. I also don't like...
Even as far as that goes, the only character design that I've seen anybody really like is the goth girl, and, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I like Marnie too. Marnie's alright. And Sonia, however you want to pronounce it. Like, they're fine. Hop, Abysmal reminds you about his brother, reminds you constantly that he doesn't feel good enough. Leon, his main trait is he's the champion, and he gets lost all the time.
And he has a Charizard. Don't forget about his Charizard.
Yes, and he has a Charizard.
It's very important that you know about his Charizard.
Some other annoying things. There's a scene after, I think it's like the 3rd or 4th gym, where there's a Meowth terrorizing... so some Dynamax energy leaks out of the big city where the bad guys are doing their experimentations and stuff, and that causes a Meowth to randomly Dynamax. And you're coming out of this tunnel, and you're told, like, oh, there's a Meowth up ahead, but don't worry, the champion's gonna deal with it, and it's just dealt with off-screen without any player interaction. And like, my gameplay brain is just like, no, this is the part where you have like a side thing for the player to do something, but no, it's handled by the champion, which is kind of lame.
Bardo says, I want to say Pokemon Snap is cool, but I didn't get too far, if I'm honest.
referring to the new one. Yeah, look, I really want to try Pokemon Snap, but I know it's not going to be my thing, and that's just because it looks like a theater mode kind of thing. Like they turned theater mode from other games into its own game.
Yeah, onto its on rails, Travelator.
And it's not like, that's not in the sense
That's not a criticism.
It's not a criticism. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I really want to buy it and like it, but I know that I'm gonna buy it, love it in concept, and just never get past like the 3rd or 4th level or whatever.
I think this is actually controversial, but like I didn't really like the original, so yeah, I have no interest in the new one.
We're kind of a couple of grumpy old men.
No, but that's the thing. There's things I really like. I quite like things. Like
Yes.
I'm quite happy to like praise a lot of things. For their concept, I guess. But like I really like the environment of the Crown Tundra DLC. The one that I played on, I think it was the first stream. If you remember that. Like the environment was cool. The random fossils everywhere, not so cool, but whatever. I really liked the first DLC pack actually, because a lot of it is just a story set at this dojo where you have to create a bond with this. The Pokemon was called like
Cham or something.
It's Cubchoo or Cubfu.
Cubfu.
Something like that. But like, yeah, you've got to create a bond, and obviously the bond Pokemon games mean is just like go to these spots, walk around with it, battle some Pokemon. But like, for people who are willing to sort of use their imagination and go that extra mile, it's like that was really charming.
Yeah.
I like a lot of new Pokemon designs still. I think they're neat.
I do like Phalanx.
Oh, Phalanx is great. Probably my favorite this gen.
Yeah, the only exposure that I've had to like the Switch era Pokemon games outside of Pokemon Let's Go has basically just been I watched the highlight reels that RT Game uploaded to his YouTube channel.
What were their opinions?
Look, he wasn't super like.
Okay, yeah, no, that says it all.
That says it all, really. I mean, hold on, let me I'll just read out the title of the series he did for Sword and Shield. What has he got? He's got the very sarcastically titled Pokemon Sword and Shield is a flawless masterpiece with no flaws whatsoever.
Wow, what a toxic person. I hope he burns in hell. How dare he critique product?
Man who hates bad writing finishes Sword and Shield.
I did that.
You know. Oh, fuck.
Hey, a Spinder. 1 down, 10 million to go. You know, actually, here's the thing. If I just keep, if I do, like, multiple save files and put them everywhere, like, or just on my computer in just different folders, hypothetically, I could catch all the Spinder. I'd probably kill myself before actually doing it, but, like, it's possible.
Do it.
Wait,
Do
which
it.
part?
No comment. No. The Spinder, obviously.
Obviously, it was obvious.
I thought it was obvious.
No, because you said do it so close.
I was saying do it the entire time you mentioned Spinder, though.
Hey, my Aron's evolving.
Do, 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 do.
You're out of sync by like just a little.
That's impressive, given that I'm watching it on the stream and it hasn't even started to evolve yet on the stream.
Okay. So when it starts evolving on the stream, please don't make the noise.
I'm still in Dewford,
I'm
just so you know.
almost at Mount Chimney, that part of the game. You know, it's a
How
shame.
many gyms ahead of me are you?
One.
No. Not as many as I thought.
Well, because it's Watson, and then it's a lot of story stuff, until you get to Flannery.
I've just decided I'm gonna...
Now go on.
I don't know.
Well, I think...
I'm just getting, like... Ralts, Mudkip, and... I don't know. One of my other Pokemon to level 15, then I'm gonna take on the gym. I'm gonna Ralts, Mudkip, and Lombre, because they're the only ones I've got that aren't weak against fighting types. And Ralts is level 14. Curlia! I am excited for Arceus, though. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. And here's the
I
thing.
heard you like Mudkip.
It can be really, really hollow as a game. In terms of like story and characters and all that usual stuff. And it would still be neat for doing something unique.
Yeah, at least they tried to do something.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I might critique people for saying someone like, Nessa is an amazing character from Pokemon Sword and Shield, when I would just levy at them as like, she appears in her gym, and that's really it. We don't really get much from her. But like, I really like Melanie from Sword and Shield, but it's completely superficial why.
Oh,
So
fuck.
I can understand why people would like Nessa, but I think the conversation has to end at like, and they're really good characters.
I'm looking these characters up because I don't know which one's which. Well, I've looked it up and I can see why people like Nessa. And I can tell you that it's probably got nothing to do with character.
Yep.
And what was it, Melanie?
Yep.
As in the chick from the Bulbasaur episode?
No.
Okay, well that's all that's coming up.
Um.
Oh wait, hold on. This chick with like all the snow.
Yeah.
Right.
I got a Gardevoir.
Nice.
I'm definitely over leveled.
Maybe slightly.
It's okay. I'll put Fossil in front. That's only level 28. That's okay. I'm at the place where I can probably get a Swablu. I really like Altaria. Cute, floofy thing.
I like it. I would never use it.
Well, I'm going to use it.
Ugh.
You know, it's kind of a shame I'm doing like a mod where I can use the Megas, because I really like Mega Altaria. Yeah, there's a point of praise. I really like Megas, and I
Mhm.
wish they would bring them back, but in a, like... It doesn't even need to be like, oh, a battle thing. It could just be, you talk to a person, in-game, and they'll be like, hey, in this region, your Pokemon can, Mega Evolve. They're talking about, like, some other region where Mega is actually a mechanic. Do you want me to style your Pokemon so it looks like that?
Bring it back as just like
A
a
superficial
style
cosmetic.
thing. Yeah. Yeah.
That actually reminds me, I've got to play Pokemon Go at some point. Because for my living decks with the alternate forms, in X and Y there was a Poodle Pokemon. Or at least I'm pretty sure it was a Poodle.
You said poo.
But it's got a bunch of alternate forms that have never been able to be put into Pokemon Home, because the second you put it into the box, when you close and you open it back up and you try to take it out of the box, its alternate form will go back to its default, because it is just a change in hairstyle. And the idea is that they groom the pooches in-game. And if you leave it for long enough, it'll fall out the style or whatever. But with Pokemon Go, you're able to change the forms using candies and I think Stardust. And they stay like that, and you're able to transfer them to Pokemon Home. I believe. But yeah, I need to catch a bunch of those.
Well, let me know when you decide to open it up, and I'll get back into Pokemon Go, because there's like stuff you can do with friends.
Right?
And maybe if there's a gym nearby work, maybe you and I can just like be the constant defenders of that gym.
Oh, Swablu.
Take it over for our team.
What Pokemon do you have in Go?
Fuck if I know. I haven't played that game in over a year.
Right, because I think the best I had would have been the Meltan or Melmetal.
I didn't even know you played Pokemon Go at all.
Well, I had
be
to
honest.
get the event, not event, but like the legendary Pokemon that was tied into Let's Go.
Where's Mega Dragonite?
Yeah, I'm upset about that. We're never gonna get it. They could have done it in Let's Go, actually. And that's just literally one of my complaints about Let's Go, is like, they played it too safe.
I've also looked up Mega Sableye.
Not a fan.
It's basically just a Sableye with a big gem.
Yeah.
Lame.
I think I said a similar thing to you, like, I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah. An MMO where people can conquer gyms would be kind of cool, maybe.
Was that Pokemon Crater?
I don't know, I never played Crater. I know that there's a Pokemon MMO called Pokemon Revolution Online. And that's a pretty good one. But I don't know anything. I don't know about the real multiplayer aspects of it. I was playing it with Savannah for a while, but we ran into a few things where it's like we need to grind money to move on because they have to make money sinks in the game, and it's just some
Hooray.
stuff. I understand why they made the decisions they made, but like it wasn't fun for a casual player. So what the fuck? Why did my Xbox turn on?
Xbox self-destruct.
Yes.
You talk to your Xbox like you talk to Sparrow.
But with more respect. No, I love Sparrow. I love my silly little man. Xbox, turn off. Yes.
Don't make me ask again.
I just had to wait for it to turn on properly.
You know, there's actually maybe a disappointing thing. Like,
Yeah.
do you think Let's Go would be slightly more respected if they also recreated a lot of the glitches from the original games? Like, if you could
Maybe
somehow...
if they finally added Missing No as a proper Pokemon.
No, never do that. They're gonna do that one day. But, like, if they recreated the Mew glitch and you're able to do that in 3D, I reckon the games would be, I guess, better regarded, because at least there's, I guess that there's something more to do in the game. Just explore, those, technical aspects. Until data
I think
miners...
they should keep Missing No, but like make it keep the
Choose your
aspect that
words
it has the.
carefully.
They should keep Missing No, but keep it as like a thing where it still has the potential to fuck up your game if you catch it. So it's like the real extreme, proper run of Pokemon includes catching Missing No without fucking up your game.
You would need to do that in a way that new players who have no idea about it wouldn't get fucked over. I hate whenever I turn on my TV, both my consoles go on automatically. That sucks.
It's fucking smart machines. They're so dumb.
Wow, that's so clever. Did you think of it yourself?
I did, yeah. Could you tell?
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure George Carlin said something similar about smart machines. He was like, haha, those smart machines, like these, fancy new consoles, they're so dumb, right? These smart TVs aren't clever at all, said George Carlin back in 2010 or something.
This is just like George Orwell's 1969.
Hey, Bardo, have you ever heard of Temtem? Because
I think...
whole, like, one...
Go on.
Huh?
Go on.
I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure, like, the whole, like thing about Temtem was that, like, because it's an MMO, they want you to be able to play it with somebody. And so, like, the whole thing is all, like, double battles and stuff. So I don't know. I don't think we ever got up to doing a gym, but you might be able to tackle the gym together. And no, George Carlin definitely was not alive to see the rise of smart machines, although he may have been alive back in 2010. George Carlin, when did you die? Oh, 2008.
I like to imagine then that he died before the first Iron Man film came out. Just so he was spared. You know, there's actually a thing. I think I have more things to say positively about Pokemon Sword and Shield than Temtem. Just overall. And that's not a comment on the fact that I haven't played much of Temtem. Like, what I played was really disappointing to me. Not that I went in with any expectations of it being good. Hey, we should do that.
Temtem.
Yeah. Well, like...
We were talking about it.
Yeah, I'm sort of thinking, like, we could just do it as, like, a one-off, see how far we get, and if the game is actually worth playing any further. Because I don't want to commit to being like, oh, I finished Pokemon, and now I'm going to move on to Temtem if I don't even like Temtem.
That's fair.
Like, I'd rather replace it
Maybe
with, like, Metroid or something.
Because I was thinking maybe, yeah, rather than like a full run through on Temtem or something, what we could do is we just like after you finish Pokemon, we'll do like a round of Temtem and then decide then whether or not we want to continue.
Right.
But I feel like it probably would be good to just do the Pokemon stuff first. Partly just to give Temtem time to like throw more updates in, and maybe they'll add
maybe
some
it'll
more
be a
stuff by the
full
time we get
game
to it.
by the time I get to it.
Probably not. They're all working from home and a lot slower at the moment because of COVID. But yeah, it should give them time to do a bit more stuff on it. And then also, if we do decide that we want to keep playing it stream, then it's like, well, we're not. It's not like either we have to stop doing Pokemon on stream and just cut
Nuzleaf
that
has
short, or we have
nipples.
to like. What was that?
Nuzleaf, he's got nipples.
I love his nipples. Tweak them.
I just pecked at them.
Give his nipples a lovely little peck.
What is it with Gen 3 and the testicle legs? It's like
You know what? Nuzleaf
Combusken
is just
has them.
entirely shaped like a dick and balls. Should I let Mudkip learn Bide?
No, it's an awful move.
Well, it is, but
You're gonna
I
do
mean,
it anyway.
Bide or Growl?
Growl.
Bide or Growl? Keep Growl, you reckon?
Yeah, it's not worth trading it out at this point.
Yeah, I just think as far as like flow for streams and stuff.
What flow?
better just
Sometimes I
finish
play
Pokemon.
Yu-Gi-Oh for an hour. Speaking of, I really got to figure out what my schedules are.
I like how you had a more solid schedule than I did. And then at some point I just made a schedule and decided this is what I'm doing when.
I think it's because originally I wasn't streaming like every day. And now for some reason I am.
You should probably like fucking do a proper schedule of some sort so you know when you are doing what.
I also think
Not for nothing.
in part it's probably also because in those early days I was just playing Yu-Gi-Oh mostly, and then I was just sort of branching out into other things to see what feels right to play. Like, I think after yesterday I can say that Mario Galaxy probably not going to make for an interesting stream experience.
Why is that?
Because it's just going through levels, solving puzzles, but like, I guess unless I had someone to bounce off of while I'm doing that, it feels like a background task to me, the game.
Yeah.
You guys enjoying streaming so far? Oh, I love talking to myself out loud and finally being able to get away with it.
I've always enjoyed entertaining people, which is, even if it's the only person I'm entertaining is myself. The two things I enjoy is being a pain in the ass and annoying people, and also making them laugh. So I'm having fun. I think it's one of those things where like I know I say this a lot, and it's always true. I started doing the streams for my girlfriend Savannah because like she wanted something to keep her company while she's like stuck at home over in America. and I obviously can't do that while I'm asleep.
Mm.
So I started doing like the streams while she was asleep, so that like when she wakes up and I've gone to sleep, she'd have something to watch, and it's like I'm still keeping her company. Pretty much. I made you some content. Yeah, that's why I did it, but like he also reckons that I would just be a good streamer, like in general, that I would be a good sort of internet personality kind of guy, which I've been told I would make a good entertainer a few times. I don't mean that as like a little humble brag.
No, we said entertainer in the adult variety.
It's nice to know that Neko thinks I would make a good porn star.
No. I didn't say good.
But yeah, so I think like I kind of at some point like my plan is that like I'm going to try and get some kind of like an audience. If I can get affiliate status before Savannah comes down to Australia and like moves here, then like I'm definitely gonna keep streaming and see how far I can go with it. But if I haven't managed to do, and like that's pretty lofty. Like I wouldn't expect that kind of level of success normally. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like I'm expecting to hit it within like just a couple months.
Well, hang on. Don't you need the I think the biggest thing for us would be the follower count, and it's over a 30-day window.
I don't know. The follower count isn't over a 30-day.
You sure?
It's just reach 50 followers. Yeah, I'm looking at the thing now. It's reach 50 followers, and then under that is based on 30-day. The other things are based on the 30-day.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong.
Hang on, I think I'm thinking of the average viewers and stuff. Yeah.
The average viewer is over the 30-day window.
Right.
But I might be wrong. I think I've got like 17 followers total, and the achievement list says I've only got 14, but that thing's always been a bit clunky, so I don't know. Boomst, no. But yeah, the like if I can get affiliate by the time Savannah comes down, then I'm definitely gonna see how far I can run with it. If I don't, then I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
You're gonna hang up your hat, and I'm gonna get all your followers. Mine. Nom nom nom.
I'll probably like I'll still be like more than happy to like jump on and join in on your streams. I'll still do like the Halo streams with you if you haven't finished up by then. I'll do like multiplayer streams with you if you've got anything you want to do. But it's just as a matter of like how seriously am I gonna actually try and do it once she's down here. If I haven't done that is the question. I don't know if I'm gonna like hang up the hat entirely, but I don't know exactly what I'm planning after that. So that's a very long-winded answer to the question, which really only needed a yes or no, but
it was good to fill some air.
And really, that's the main skill. Bullshit.
Yeah, meanwhile, if I wanted, I don't even think this would be entirely accurate. It's not entirely inaccurate, but like if I wanted to reach the goals...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I wanted to reach the goals quickly and possibly have more long-term... I don't want to say success, because fucking hell, being a Yu-Gi-Oh! Streamer sounds the opposite of success to me. Like, if I really wanted to run at this, I'd be playing more Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Because that's where the most growth happens, at least for my Twitch. That's
true, but I think you want to... I think you also want to balance it in the sense of like you don't want to just do what's going to get you followers. You may
Yeah,
like, if,
no,
if
that's-
that's all you're going to do, you may as well just become a Fortnite streamer. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, that's why I'm playing Pokemon Emerald right now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's the right call, is not to just do stuff.
Hmm.
Like obviously keep like with an eye towards trying to be kind of successful. You want to do that, but the more important thing is to do it in your own way. That, you know what I mean?
Yeah, be original, but also
Yeah,
don't
be
chase...
you.
Be you, but in a chase the algorithm kind of way.
Be you in a way that is monetizable. Be the most monetizable version of you there is.
Well, if I become a drunk here's the thing. Like, I had considered, after the Halo thing, of just being like, maybe I'll be one of those streamers where every time I lose at something, I'll just take a drink. But then I realized, no, I would need, for this to be monetizable, and to pay for itself if I was to ever destroy my liver like that.
I was gonna say, you also needed to be monetizable to pay for your fucking liver.
Yeah. Or, I sell my liver, to buy more alcohol.
And I'll tell you what, a liver could buy a fuckload of alcohol.
Hmm. Maybe I'll be like the guy from, I'm pretty sure it was a Greek myth, who was chained to a rock and a crow would eat his liver every day.
Not sure I know that one, but
It was in an
I have no
episode
reason to doubt you.
of the Hercules animated series.
that thing that I definitely watched.
It was quite good, I'm gonna be honest.
I know Lindsay Ellis likes it. That's about the only thing I know about it, is that Lindsay Ellis likes it.
Well, now you know two things, because I like it as well.
I know that there are 2 people on the planet Earth who liked it.
Yeah, I'd count that as two things you know, rather than the cynical one thing.
Well, you know. Man.
A lot of my Pokemon are poisoned. That's not a good sign.
You either need to get a bunch of antidote.
I spent all my
Or
money on
go
super
to-
potions, and I'm currently at Meteor Falls. So going to a
Well, I don't know what
Pokecenter's
to tell you,
kinda-
bud.
Yeah, I'm not asking for... I was just pointing out, that my Pokemon were poisoned.
You've just got to trade off monetization for cirrhosis. What is that?
I'm really glad that you read that, because I wasn't even going to try and pronounce that. Not at the moment.
I don't know that I pronounced it correctly. Oh, let's go to Wikipedia. They don't have the pronunciation guide on it.
They don't have the little headphone... Oh, the speaker button.
No, they don't.
Just chuck it in Google Translate.
I was right. I looked up cirrhosis pronunciation.
And what is it, Jack?
It's cirrhosis.
That's comprehensive.
Look at me. Look at my big brain for words.
Oh, it's Team Magma.
Yeah, what? But I think Bardo is right. You've really just got to weigh up whether or not fame is worth cirrhosis to you. Yes, I pronounced it correctly. Because the other direction I was going to go is cirrhosis. Cirrhosis. Cirrhosis.
It's a hostess witness.
Oh boy. Which the lumbre was the mudkip?
Let's talk to this clown. I am Cosmo. I'm a professor. Team Magma.
Where's Wanda?
What? Yeah, I love Fairy Odd Parents. Team Magma asked me to guide them to Meteor Falls, but they tricked me. They even took my meteorite away. Poor dude. He lost his meteorite. And another similar bunch, Team Aqua, showed up. After that, I don't understand any of it. But that Team Magma, what are they going to do with that meteorite at Mount Chimney?
Some
You know-
bad mumbo jumbo.
This is what I really like about Emerald. It's very clear that when they were designing Ruby and Sapphire, they designed one game, and then realized, oh, we don't have, we're gonna stretch it into 2 games instead. But that means a lot of the story ideas that we have, both teams are just gonna have to do it. Like, it makes no sense for Team Aqua to steal a meteorite to reawaken a volcano. But they do it. But here it's Team Magma doing it.
They fixed it.
Yeah. And that's really it. Integrating both teams was a smart play. You can get them both to do dumb shit.
We're gonna make it rain so that it floods the world.
Our swimming be fun. Let's see.
What a plan.
I just like, back in 2014, when the remakes were coming out, there was just a whole bunch of memes about how Team Aqua's plan was really dumb, because they don't understand, precipitation.
Yeah, I remember, I think I showed you one of those comics
Yeah,
too.
we're gonna make it rain. Do you know where rain comes from? The sky?
We're going to take the water out of the ocean to put it back into the ocean.
No, that's not true. They're gonna take it out of the ocean to put it on the land. You know, if Ruby and Sapphire were made today, I wonder if they'd make Team Aqua more eco-terrorist by, like, causing global warming?
Yeah.
Let's just melt the ice.
Which villainous team would you guys join? That's a good question.
I would join Team Skull.
Team Skull look like they're vibing. I don't know enough about them
Well,
to say.
Team Skull are people who couldn't achieve their dreams because people don't recognize their full potential and they're just sort of beaten down by society. They're the outcasts. And yeah, they are vibing. They're like the coolest people ever.
So I mean, my choice is basically Team Rocket, Team Magma, Team Aqua, or Team Galactic because they're the only ones that I really remember.
And you wouldn't join a cult, would you? That takes Galactic off the table. Jack, this
But
is
the
yes,
thing
this is a
is-
yes or no question. Are you gonna join a
But
cult?
the thing is, I'm also an edge lord. That's the problem. You can see my dilemma here.
Yeah. Would you join Team Yell? Look up Team Yell. Would you become one of those?
Aren't they the
grunts?
ones? Aren't they the ones from the
Golden Shield.
latest ones?
Yeah. I hate them. They're awful.
Team Yell. Literally Yell Gang.
Oh, Team Flare's
Oh,
pretty
God.
shit as well. They're the
Yeah,
X
I
and
don't
Y
like
ones.
Flare.
Um,
I feel like yeah, probably have the most fun in fucking whatchamacallit,
Team Skull.
Team Skull. But I feel like I don't know enough about them to make that call. What about you, Bardo? Which one
Yeah,
would
I
you
was
make?
about to
Which
ask.
team would you join?
And the answer is the Aether Foundation, because Luca means a mill.
I'm looking this up. Pokemon Lusamine.
Lusamine.
Lusamine. I was going for C. Eh.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely my reaction too. Like, I like the character.
She looks like she's like a less cool Cynthia.
Yep, that is also true. But she's evil. She's also an abusive parent, so... So what's the true villainy?
Probably Team Rocket, not sure why though. Haha, probably the uniform is simple. You know what? I'm gonna join Team Rocket and just hope that I get to hang out with James.
See, I'd join
That's my
Team
answer.
Rocket, but I'd probably be the guy from Gold and Silver who steals the power plant part in the post game and is left behind, not realizing that his team's been disbanded. You can see it, right?
I can see you as that, yes. That makes perfect sense.
And then I'd show up in the black and white games with a family, because 10 years has passed, and I've given up my villainous ways. Oh, actually, I fucking joined Team Rainbow Rocket. I love Rainbow Rocket.
Now I gotta look this up.
Okay, they were in Ultra Sun and Moon. Basically, Giovanni masters interdimensional travel, and he travels around to all the to universes where the villains have won and achieved their goals. And he recruits them into his team. He comes to the Alola region and is like, I'm just gonna be the king. And the Team Rainbow Rocket uniform, I love
It's
it.
just the Team Rocket, but
Yeah,
the
but
R is like rainbow.
Yep.
It's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. I just beat Dooford Jim. Are you proud?
A little bit.
Really?
Well, I'm not gonna say no and be mean like that.
I mean, it does sound like something you would do, especially seeing as I was kind of asking in a
No, but
"Are you proud of me, Daddy?" way.
yeah, I'm just gonna tussle your hair and go, you've done good. But this is Drunkle Neko.
Drunk Neko is much nicer. You should be drunk more often.
I'll come to work like this. Maybe I won't swear so much. Guess I'll need to check out the Ultra games now. Yeah, if you haven't played regular Sun and Moon, I would recommend Ultra over them, because there's just more content.
That was another thing I felt gypped about with
Oh yeah, no, I
Sun
can
and Moon.
absolutely understand that. I mean, I don't remember the context for why I say it, but in my Let's Go script, I remember discussing, and I think it's something I discussed with you when Ultra Sun and Moon came out, but like if Giovanni recruited people from timelines where they won, Lysander in X and Y, his whole plan was, I'm gonna shoot a laser and kill everyone who's not in Team Flare so the world can be beautiful again. Because they won't be fighting over resources.
yeah.
And
He was like Thanos, but
yeah,
fabulous.
no, well, actually, Lysander is the only well-designed person on that team.
He's just Thanos, but fabulous.
Well, he's Thanos, but like, if his entire team is contrary to his entire point, because like he's definitely an eco-terrorist. Most Pokemon villains at this point are, but he wants to preserve. I'm gonna call it honest life, but his whole team is built on. It's made up of people who invest serious amounts of money to join, and those are the sort of people he's saving. But he's blindsided to that they're like some of the worst people. And I just remember the question that we had was like, oh, what's that kind of world like? What's that doing to his psyche? That like 90% of the people he knew are now dead. And it's never brought up.
I'll be honest, I was a little bit distracted while you were saying that because I've got a letter that I'm supposed to deliver in Dewford and I can't remember who I'm supposed to deliver it to.
Steven, he's in the cave.
Oh. I guess I'll be going through the cave again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so what were you saying about eco-terrorists and shit?
Well, most of the Pokemon villains are just eco-terrorists.
Mm.
That's about as far as it gets. Were you not listening to the rest of the stuff about Lysander and how most of the people that he knows are now dead in that timeline, and it doesn't reflect on him at all in the Ultra Sun and Moon Rainbow Rocket event?
I was trying to listen, but I was also distracted by
Just watch back the stream.
I'll just watch back the stream later on. I will do that.
Well, I don't know, maybe I'll make a video one day about, like, the issue with Pokemon villains.
Maybe you'll release the Let's Go video.
I feel like making a video on the Pokemon villains is gonna take 3 hours still, because there's a lot to get into. Like, how do you quantify fun? Because I think, despite running an evil team and being marketed as the leader of what we would recognize as an evil team, Guzma's the most fun, but his goals are probably... there's not so much
nonsensical.
No, there's just not much to talk about. So why am I rating him higher on that scale compared to someone whose goals are probably a bit more interesting, I guess? But there's a lot of angles. There's a lot of angles to discuss it from, I guess, is sort of my thinking. Especially with the Rainbow Rocket that throws in the question of, like, well, these guys achieved their goals, so how does that make them better or worse characters? And in the case of Lysander, it kind of makes him worse. Not that he was good to begin with.
He was just fabulous.
Yeah, but then it leads into a discussion of, like, what are the grunts like in the teams? And how do they reflect the sort of culture and the goals of the boss? And again, for Lysander, Team Flare is not going to reflect well on him.
Fair. I would say the more quantifiable thing though is, like, yeah, maybe the goals and stuff make more sense and are worth more discussing, but if it's delivered in a boring way and you don't give a shit, then it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, because, like, my brain is fuzz and I'm saying words at this point and trying to figure out the meaning. If you could be any champion...
Just say words.
If you could be any champion in any of the games, who would it be? So, like, you'll replace it, you become, like, this person, or you are just a champion in that region?
Well, the only champion I can really remember is Cynthia, because I haven't really played the other games all that much. That would still be my answer for either question, just because Sinnoh is my favorite region.
I don't know which I would pick.
I might switch my answer to whatever the what is it, Unova? Is that the
Gen 5?
Black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be Agatha just because I'll never be an old lady ever, so I figure I'd take the opportunity. You know what? As far as reasons go, can't fault you for that one. I am also never going to be an old lady, so maybe the experience would be good.
I mean, I'd never be a young lady either.
That's true, but I've already missed out there.
Wait, so hang on, are we including Elite Four then? That really opens up the pool. I remember fuck all about the Hoenn ones. I think there's a guy named Drake who uses dragons, and he's got a mustache.
Maybe I'll be Lance just because he's a fucking edgelord piece of shit.
He's also a cheater. Like, he's got Dragonite. I'm pretty sure it's Dragonite that learns moves that it can't, and it's evolved at a level it can't.
Didn't he like straight up try to kill somebody in Heart Gold Soul Silver?
Yeah, it was great. I love that. Unironically, like,
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
like there should be more of that, and like that's one of the reasons why I'm really excited. Well, excited enough for the Arceus game, in that you can throw rocks at Pokemon, and the trainer has a health bar.
I'm gonna. I was about to go in a direction that would probably be really bad. Can I say get Gardevoir to step on me? That's really gross. I wish I hadn't said that.
Yeah, I'm not that surprised though.
I still just love that old meme of like when the players find that little tidbit in Diamond and Pearl that's talking about, yeah, like in ages past,
yeah.
you know,
They used to
he
sit
could
at
even
the
marry
same table.
Pokemon. And then just Gardevoir's face upon seeing the trainer's reaction to, you can even marry your Pokemon.
See, it wasn't that explicit. It was more Pokemon would eat at the same table, and there was barely a difference between them. Which I always took to mean like, oh, there was a mutual respect that they're both creatures looking to survive. Like a fucking nerd.
Have you seen that Dragonite video? I think it's called More Than Dragonite. I definitely haven't. I'm gonna look this up.
I also haven't, and I'm not gonna look it up. Possibly because I'm in the middle of stuff. I also haven't answered the question. Which Elite Four member or champion? That was the question, right?
Yeah, and I also can't find this video.
I know you're trying to play Emerald, and I should probably be wrapping up soon. Thinking. But could you find like a list of all the Elite Four and champions, please?
I found
No.
a video called a Dragonite bitch. But yes, I will look up Pokemon leagues.
You know, actually, there's something
Leagues.
disappointing. There's no actual league in Sword and Shield.
Yeah. In the games.
Hang on, did I not talk to that old lady? Apparently not.
Owen League, Sinnoh League. Alright. So, for Indigo League, you got Lorelei, who has ice types.
Yeah, I
Bruno.
know her. She was probably the best part of the Let's Go games, not gonna lie. And like, they added stuff. They added stuff that made her sort of more rounded as a character. Well, hang on, I say that, but also, like, they kind of fuck up with the Elite Four as well.
Yeah.
They're like, when the Silph Co takeover happens, your rival is like, wow, this is a really serious thing. Blue, what are you gonna be doing? and Blue, or Gary, whatever his name was, is like, well, I've got to go to the other places across the region in case Team Rocket's also causing trouble there, even though they're right here at Silphco in Saffron City. But who knows? Maybe the Elite Four will show up and help, and they don't. And it's like,
Excellent.
Blue, you can talk to these people. Team Rocket's a problem. Everyone acknowledges that. Yeah.
Well, they had to have some reason to get him out of the way so that the player could do something.
Yeah, no,
Certainly wasn't going to be anything logical.
They could have just had him not show up.
They could have also hired a writer.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it for free.
There's Bruno, who's got fighting
Nah.
types, Agatha is ghost types, and Lance obviously is dragons.
No, I don't like any of them.
Would you be Trace?
I would rather kill myself than be that fucker. There's another thing that annoys me. Essentially, these streams, if we just keep talking about Let's Go stuff, I'll eventually have spoken all of the lines in my script. I just need to cut them out of the streams, but like, it really annoys me that when you complete the Lavender Town Tower mission thing and reunite Cubone with his dead mum, you resolve that, and Cubone's just sort of standing there going like, yeah, I've resolved my conflict. And then Trace, he's just like, come on Cubone, I'm gonna take you home. And the next time you see Trace and you battle him, he has Cubone on his team. Meaning, he didn't take Cubone home. He took Cubone.
I also that is a fantastic point, and that's incredibly stupid. I don't like that because it's like you're the one who spends the entire time forming bond with Cubone.
That is entirely my
fucking
point in the
Trace
script. It's like the player should have taken the Cubone. And you don't even need to use Cubone in your team, but just have that option be there.
Yeah, I absolutely would have used Cubone in my team just because of that.
I guarantee you, most people would have.
Yeah.
So yeah, at this point I'm speaking my Let's Go script into existence. Go on, do another one.
Well, for the other Indigo League, the only difference,
it's the Johto
is the Johto one. There's Will, who's got psychic types, and Koga, who's been upgraded from a
He's
gym
the
leader.
poison one, yep, and his daughter becomes the gym leader. That's something I really like back in Gold and Silver. The continuity.
Yeah, that is cool. Bruno is still there for the fighting types, and Agatha, I'm assuming she's dead from old age because Karen's replaced her with dark types.
Right. I like Karen because she has a line that's like strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. It doesn't matter as long as you're using Pokemon you like. And that's a pretty ballsy statement from an Elite Four member.
That's true. But it's also the way most people play the game.
Yeah.
Which is good. And then obviously Lance is the champion now.
Yeah. He might be the controversial thing, actually. I prefer Claire to Lance. Because Lance is fucking boring. Claire... Like, people don't like her because of the hissy fit she has after you beat her. And she's like, no, go do the Dragon's Den thing. But like, that's still oozing character in my mind. I was like, yeah, she's a sore loser. She's not gonna accept it when her cousin is the champion. And she's a gym leader.
Oh, is she the one that you get like she's like the dragon gym leader or something in Johto?
Yeah, she's the blue lady.
I remember that.
I really like Johto. I might be the champion of the Johto region, but not Lance. I'd just be my own character.
Just so you can like laugh at all of the gym leaders underneath you?
Well, no, because like I really like the region. And I quite like a lot of them. Like, Jasmine might actually be my favorite gym leader because of the Ampharos stuff.
I need to replay Heart Gold Soul Silver. I don't remember enough. Of what you're
Okay,
talking
so when
about.
you get to Olivine City, you climb up the lighthouse, and she's there taking care of the Ampharos, and she's like, "Oh, could you please go get the medicine from Cian Wood?" And she's just like, "I can't go because no one else can take care of this Ampharos, and it's very important that this element of our city is in a good condition, because without it,
Yeah.
ships could be in danger."
Yeah.
And it's just like having a significant beat of character that takes place outside of the gym goes like above and beyond for me, for like endearing me to their characters.
Hey, they did something.
Yeah. And I think it was because I was really young at the time. I was like, oh, this is really good. Ampharos, you're my favorite Pokemon now, because this person cares so much about it.
Yeah. That's fair.
Hmm.
Kind of the same thing about the Cubone.
Yeah, like, obviously I'm not saying, yeah, we should have gotten the Ampharos there, because I'm like, no, I understand. That would fuck things up. But yeah.
I'm looking at the Hoenn League, and here's something interesting. Okay, so you got
Wallace is the champion in Emerald, but he was the gym leader in whatchamacallit, yeah?
I don't know about him being a gym leader. All I see is that in every single Hoenn game except for Emerald, it's Steven.
Well,
And
yeah,
then
because
just for Emerald alone, it's
Wallace.
Wallace. Yeah.
Well, it's because, yeah, Wallace is the 8th gym leader in Ruby and Sapphire, but in Emerald he's replaced by Juan.
Wallace and Juan. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd do with Hoenn. Not feeling it.
Actually, I quite like the Hoenn region. I didn't get into a whole lot of the Pokemon back when I first played it, but I don't know. I think it's grown on me. I've got to let Sparrow out again,
That's alright.
so I'm gonna do that.
I'm just gonna keep playing.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Groovy Beans. Yeah, I think I'll do the Mount Chimney stuff, or the rest of it. I think I just got to battle Maxie, the Magma guy. Then I think I might do Flannery's gym and then call it. Maybe. Or I just keep doing one gym per stream. There's been a lot of story stuff. And a lot of talking. There was the big Marvel rant at the start. Now we're getting into... Oh wait, hang on, this is Tabitha. Completely blanked that it was the admin. Quick attack. You know, thinking back to when I was doing the grinding for stream, Poochyena was a pain in the ass to encounter when I was leveling up Ralts. None of the moves were effective.
I am back.
But I can hear that.
Hell yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Excellent. Good news. Solid. I am probably gonna start fucking ski off and skiing.
Right, well, I'm gonna just do this battle and then I'm heading off to...
Oh, in that case, I will stick around until you finish this battle.
I'm mashing A to get
I
through
may
his
as well.
dialogue because it doesn't actually matter what he says.
He's telling you his hopes and dreams.
I don't care. His whole thing is expand the landmass.
Expand the land, man.
And just think, if we expand the landmass, when will we get such delightful quotes like, sell the houses to who, Ben? Fucking Aquaman.
Still fantastic.
Yeah, it is an absolute banger of a line. But if there's more landmass and less water, suddenly don't get that. That crazy universe where Ben Shapiro says something fucking stupid.
Don't worry. Give him enough opportunity, he'll say something else stupid.
Yeah, I know. Hooray, Plusle.
Go, Plusle. You can do it.
You fucking jinx it.
I'll be amused.
I wouldn't be. Oh, it's camera up, I gotta switch out. Let's end it with God of War. We ended last stream with Grovyle, being the main playmaker. Maybe now God of War, not Ralts, is gonna save us.
Maybe. I'm still a little bit disappointed that you had to stick with it specifically until you got a female one. I really would have been amused to see you with a male Gardevoir. For shits and giggles.
Well, that's just one of those things of like, because Gallade exists, and I have such a strong sort of liking for Gallade, I'm just like, no, it just doesn't feel right. Do the male God of War now that Gallade exists. Even though God of War's Japanese name is Sir Knight, which, you know, sounds very non-gendered. And the Pokemon itself isn't gendered. Well, in one way or the other, really. Okay.
Who's this blue boy?
Wait, what's this?
Oh, I'm just looking at the stream. Who's this blue boy?
That was, the blue fish man. What's his name?
Team Aqua's leader.
Yes. I think that, yes, Archie.
Call him Archibald. Proper respect.
I am not gonna do that.
Lame. Alright. Is that it then? You finished all the things?
Yep, I am ending stream soon. When will I be back? Probably not tomorrow. I think Friday's my next stream. I'll be playing some good old-fashioned Yu-Gi-Oh! Continuing my quest to become the best Ghost Trick player. Do you have anything you want to say? Do you want to say nice things to Savannah?
I always want to say nice things to Savannah, but she,
Go do them in your own stream.
yeah, she doesn't watch yours anyway. But I will be playing Psychonauts tomorrow, so I'll be doing that.
Oh, that's exciting. Maybe I'll actually stick
Oh, yeah.
around the whole time.
Maybe. Alright, well, it was fun joining you as per usual.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I'll be here next time
I'm
as
gonna
well.
stop streaming, and we're gonna still be in the Discord call, and you're gonna say, no, it's fucking miserable. Never invite me back.
You're a bastard and I hate you.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now and go
Alright.
cry.